people. It is Friday the 6th of September. Welcome to TDA, the day after, your favourite news platform and home of popular culture as defined by the culture. No one's here today. Brent's not even here. It's just me. So I don't know how I'm going to do the transitions or anything.
I didn't want to make you out to be a liar, innit? I was conflicted.
Well, go on, man.
Good morning. It is Friday, and you're 3 days closer to... Do you actually do countdowns in your head?
Secretly, yeah. Because you know what I'm like. You see me do it enough times. Say like the day before I'm leaving, I'm not here. like physically, like my body's here,
Yeah.
but like I ain't here. You know what I'm trying to say?
Yeah.
So I'm just prepping for all that. So
we got 2 days left after you.
Well, no, I'm staying. I'm here all week next week.
Serious?
Basically.
All right.
Because I leave Thursday.
So you're not?
I'm gonna come here and go airport.
Okay, no, 100%. So we got 3 days left of you.
For Monday, Tuesday,
No, 100%.
Wednesday,
I understand the Thursday, but you
Thursday.
just said just now, the day before, you're not here.
Yeah, that's true.
So
That's true.
we got
Yeah,
three
yeah.
good solid days.
You got 3 good days out of me, yeah,
That's
basically.
good. Hopefully we can get a couple of peeps in, interesting peeps, so that you can leave us with something to think about.
Any of the community pulling up?
We will see. We will see, won't we? We will have to see. Surprise. Let me play you something. I wanna see what you think about this.
Go on.
Just listen.
What do you think I need to hear most from you and why?
I think you need to hear that you are worthy, that you are loved.
God damn it. One job.
Hmm?
You had one job.
I'll retweet the link.
I hear you.
I heard that. It's just one word. You didn't need to stop it.
What did she say?
She said you need to hear that you she was giving him words of affirmation.
Have you seen this?
Huh?
Have you seen this clip?
No, I ain't seen it.
All right, let me start again.
Start again.
I really want you to... just meditate.
What do you think I need to hear most from you and
Get
why?
comfortable, bro. All right, then. I need to get you some more merch, bro.
Huh?
I need to get you some more game, man.
All right, I've got like 4 new black t-shirts.
Yeah.
How many I need?
Don't worry.
Nah, give me more.
Yeah.
Sorry, let's go
What do
again.
you
Last time.
think I need to hear most from you and why?
I think you need to hear that you are worthy, that you are loving, that you are deserving, that you are human, that you are trying, that you are a man, whatever that may be for you, that you are healing, you are growing, you are not your past, you are not your parents, you are not what society puts on you, you are not a stereotype. You can love. Your journey is purposeful. I think you need to hear those things because even though we're not together, I know I assume your spaces are not as safe as what we were allowed to create in our relationship. So I think you needed those words of affirmation. You needed a reminder.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
This guy's ex.
I believe so. My question to you is, have any of the women in your past ever poured into you?
Like that? No. They don't. They know that shit don't do nothing for me. I'm not a words of affirmation, man. I've never had anyone speak to me like that. My mother. Yeah. That's the only person I could think of that spoke to me like that before. My mum.
So what's the difference between your mother pouring into you like that and, let's say, someone that you're seeing?
Nothing. I didn't. Not to say I didn't need it. I didn't need it. My mum done either. Not to say I didn't need it. Sorry. But I'm saying that I was like, you know what I'm trying to say, like, I didn't leave like emboldened or nothing. I like when my mum prays over me though. That's lit. Because I really feel the Lord's presence, you get me?
And were the words different when she prayed over you?
What, are they received different? Yeah.
No, were they different?
What, the
and
words?
then were they received different?
Yeah, I suppose it's different when she's praying over me, and they definitely receive different. I like to receive my blessings, you know.
So if what she just said was in the form of a prayer, and it was your mother, would you receive it differently?
Yeah, it might hit harder.
All right. And if it was somebody that you were seeing and it was in the form of a prayer, would you receive it differently?
I ain't never had no gal I'm seeing pray for me, you know. Well, they do. When I'm not there, but I mean, like with them, like I haven't had like a session, a prayer session, so I don't know how it would be received.
Why did you park like that?
Did I park bad?
Like you own the drive.
No one here. It was like
He didn't know.
And when I come and no one else is there, I don't park like that.
I didn't even know
But
you was
you
in the
didn't know.
country, rude girl.
Precisely. We didn't know.
I text you. How did you know? I thought you were coming back on Monday.
You text me about tea today.
I told you.
I heard from
Your dad.
the esteemed
Yeah,
gentleman
Your dad.
that you been home.
He's been all up in my house every day. He's like, when are you coming to my house? I said, Friday. I love your dad, man.
Yeah, he's
Like,
cool people.
proper.
He's cool people.
Yeah. But I told you, Brent, I told you I was coming back on the Monday.
Today's Friday.
No, but I came back on the... I've been down bad. Y'all stay there.
Oh, serious?
So
Yeah.
tell us about it.
Yeah.
What do you mean?
Point
Wait.
to her, please. Point to her, she needs it.
Important, isn't it? You know you're amazing. You're great. You can do
move.
it.
Don't do that.
It's true. I'm so
Stop.
proud of you.
Don't stop.
I'm so proud of you and your journey and how hard you work.
Okay, you know what? I don't know what you're doing, but you need to stop it, please.
It doesn't make you feel uncomfortable.
Yeah, very.
You know, and that's my next question.
What? I'm just,
No, I understand. You see how
We're
for
not
you,
on there, are we?
yes.
Wait.
yeah. We take our responsibility seriously.
No, because wait, you're doing this on air.
Because we started before you came. We didn't know you were coming.
Really?
He didn't.
I didn't know.
Oh, so even everything I was saying was, oh, wow.
You ain't saying anything embarrassing.
No,
Sorry.
no, it's fine, but sorry.
It's all right. Well, now they know how easy react to Margs' affirmations in real life, though.
Now she knows. She knows.
Shut your
Now
mouth.
they know she definitely don't want me.
No. Shit. lying.
Gog is over.
Yeah.
Ah,
Never mind. So I played a clip and I want to play it again so I can
okay.
get you involved in this conversation. Okay.
What do you think I need to hear most from you and why?
I think you need to hear that you are worthy, that you are loving, that you are deserving, that you are human, that you are trying, that you are a man, whatever that may be for you, that you are healing, you are growing, you are not your past, you are not your parents, you are not what society puts on you, you are not a stereotype. You can love. Your journey is purposeful. I think you need to hear those things because even though we're not together, I know I assume your spaces are not as safe as what we were allowed to create in our relationship. So I think you needed those words of affirmation. You needed a reminder.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
That's beautiful.
He must be going through it though, for it to hit him like that. Obviously, she
I don't
knows him
think-
differently because she's ex in it. But he must have like demons he's fighting. Like there must be a struggle in his life because that's what she's speaking to. He must be going through it because that hit him when she started talking. Like he went, he's trying to hold back the tears and that.
Yeah, but can't it also be not that he's going through it, but he just needed to hear it. Do you get what I mean? You know, sometimes like you not necessarily that you're going through it, yeah, but like it's something that you kind of wish you heard, or it's like it's different. It's different. You might say it to yourself, but sometimes it's always different hearing it from somebody else. Do you get what I mean?
Yeah, I don't know. I don't need that kind of stuff because I don't ever feel that bad. I have self-confidence. You know what I like receiving? I like what's the word? What's the word I'm looking for? Not gratification or whatever. What's the word when people acknowledge you? I'm like, thing like acknowledge me. Like when people like like recognition or whatever.
Yeah.
Like like when you get your flowers. Like, I like when
Yeah.
I like that the thing. I don't need propping up, if that makes
Okay.
sense. Do you get what I'm trying to say?
Okay, so you don't need, because you're quite secure in yourself. I'm gonna. This is an assumption, by the way. Like, is it because you're quite secure in yourself and who you are that you don't need, I guess, validation from others in that sense, but you like to receive your flowers and to get recognized when you do good?
Yeah, kind of thing. I don't mind. I like if I do something good, I like being told that was good. I like with the recognition. You get what I'm trying to say? Like, that could work for me. I don't mind all that, but I don't need the. Oh, you can do it. You're strong. You're fine. You're not weak. You're not nothing. Because I don't think I'm nothing. I don't like. You know what I'm trying to say?
That's
Like,
why
I don't.
I said because you're very secure in. Like, I think. Do you know what I mean? Like, I know what I mean. I think you're quite secure. Like I think you're a very secure like individual, and I actually praise you for that. To be fair, this isn't me trying to give information, please, yeah, but it's one of your characteristics that I admire, because no one can tell you anything about who you are. Like, you know who you are. Do you get what I mean?
That's because the people around me.
The
people around me know me, so it helps.
What
Does
do you
that make
mean?
sense? Huh?
So because is it because the people around you know you, so you don't care about what anybody else thinks?
Yeah, like say like you lot in this room, like you don't know me. If you lot thought things about me that wasn't a thing, that would affect me.
Okay, fair enough.
You know what I'm trying to say? Because you don't know me.
Yeah,
So
I got it.
I'd like you lot to have the right opinion on me. You know what I'm
Yeah.
trying to say? Like people who don't know me.
You're not bothered.
Yeah, because I don't blame you for thinking anything you think of me. You don't even fucking know me.
Yeah.
Do you get what I mean?
That's a good way to look at it.
What's Myriad saying? That's what every man wants: recognition and appreciation of the things we do that are not seen. Men are primed to be useful and to find use of themselves in the world. Yeah, I suppose there you go. Recognition and appreciation. I like that. I like that. That's what I think. Like I said, I don't know what that word is or what the term is. I had to think it.
Have you ever poured into any of your exes in that manner?
Not in that same manner, like not a sitting down face to face, like that kind of thing. But yeah, I have.
You know how Margs feels like, I don't know if he feels uncomfortable. Did you feel uncomfortable? If
When?
somebody were to basically say that to you, minus the whole praying stuff that
What, the affirmation stuff?
Yeah.
Yeah, but I feel uncomfortable. Maybe that's a word you can use. Because it wouldn't be received properly. Like the whole time you're sitting there doing it, I'm in my head going, "Oh, this is awkward." You know, like like okay,
Yeah.
you know, like that. Like it's just yeah.
So any of the men in your life that you poured into, have they received it like Margs?
No, I think even if they did, I probably wouldn't know, because it's because it's never in a way where like it's not in that setting. Do you get what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's not.
How would you package it? Because I could picture you doing it, but what's the Gina way?
Oh, I don't know. I like to pray though. Like, okay, so with one of my exes.
I hope so.
No, but as in with one of my exes, I used to pray for him, but to him, if that makes sense. So he'd hear it in that way. And he didn't react. I guess because it was prayer. It was, you know what I mean?
And why did you think that he needed to hear those affirmations?
I think because I knew. I don't know. It was natural for me. If you
This is
get
a
what I mean.
surprise. I thought I was alone today. I thought I got all my babies with me.
It's so dramatic. You're actually so dramatic. Hey, y'all.
Morning.
Voice gone.
Pardon?
Voice gone.
Whose voice?
Raspy.
Yours slightly.
So you was partying?
Whose
No.
voice?
At your party, I
My
look
voice
so.
is not.
Where you
It's my
been?
normal voice.
No, but when you
My
first,
house resting.
when you were first talking,
Oh, was it?
You heard
Oh,
the jazz, you heard the
yeah.
jazz, yeah.
oh no, I'm minding my business at home,
love that for you.
as everyone should be.
Someone was hollering.
Sorry.
Yeah, no. I don't know. It was natural.
And it was always through prayer.
Yeah, or like If not verbally, it'll be like text or something. I like to pour into people though, and it comes naturally. So,
have you ever witnessed any of your friends' relationships where you can kind of tell where the man could benefit from affirmations, but he doesn't get it at all?
No.
Okay.
No.
So I'm guessing that means that you've seen your friends, your female friends, basically.
Can I be honest? I'm not.
All right, so you don't know.
I don't know.
All right, cool.
I don't actually have a. Actually. I'm gonna stick with I don't know.
Why do you think he reacted like that?
Because he needed it. I think he needed it. It hit a nerve, and I think even maybe coming from her, because like Mark said, like
history.
Yeah, so it probably means a bit more. Do you know what? It comes across a lot more genuine. I think that's the thing, right? So when people give me, not saying that yours wasn't genuine, but it's like I feel like humans generally just tell you what you want to hear. So I generally don't. Anytime anyone gives me, you should know this. Anytime anyone gives me some sort of compliment or praise, I'm just like, oh, please, I beg. Like, I don't think it's genuine. Not because they're not genuine, but it's a me problem, innit? So I think whereas I think if one of my exes, because we had deep-rooted history and whatnot, I think I'd take it a bit more. I wouldn't be as resistant to it.
Why do people struggle to receive compliments?
I think it makes
Do
them
you?
comfortable.
Yes.
You do?
Yeah.
Why do you struggle?
Why don't I?
No, why do you... Boy, I know.
He don't struggle.
I know you don't struggle.
I know, I think I do as well, you know?
Boy, bye.
No, I do. Like, it's just sometimes...
Nah,
it's-
look at you smiling.
Can you imagine? Whenever compliment you.
No, sometimes it's just like that little awkward thing, or when people be complimenting me a lot recently, and I tell them like I ain't done, like I'm just trying. You get me? Like you know what I'm trying to say? I'm like, I ain't done that yet. Like, I'm just trying. You get me? Are you doing your thing? I ain't trying nothing. I'm just doing it. I'm not doing nothing. I'm trying a thing.
Okay,
you know what I'm
I
trying to
get
say?
you.
That's like not receiving. That's like being like, why don't you just receive it? Just say
Yeah,
yeah.
people need to receive more compliments. But then what is it that makes you not want to receive compliments, Brent? Or, because I have a theory.
Is it
On
possible?
Brent or just in general?
Just in general, about people
Is
doing
it
that.
possible for me to ask a question just off the back of what he said before I answer your question?
Of course, are you in school? Of course it is.
No, because
He's Come on, he's just respecting a black queen. Girl.
Yeah, but you know what it is. I'm gonna see how we
It's
goes
Brent,
in an
innit?
hour. Do you know what I mean? Like
He
he starts
starts
in
off
3
this
days,
way.
so you know what I mean. Yeah. All right, carry on.
Sometimes
King.
you gotta pop off and show this. This is you.
when you compliment people,
Yeah,
why do you think it's important?
I like to pour into people, and I think also we live in a world where people. I just think people need that affirmation, and I think some people are always there's always stuff that people are carrying on their shoulders, and I think that it gives you a little break just from whatever it is that you might be dealing with that might be consuming your mind.
I think that old school one of like treat people how you like to be treated, because like I said, I like that and I need it. So when someone's dope, I want to let them know, because that's what I would like. I feel like I need to let you know you're dope.
So in that same vein, when people do it to you, why isn't it that you don't react in the manner in which you want them to react when you do it to them?
I don't know. It's just like trying to be like, I don't know. It's like trying to be humble or something, or like some imposter syndrome or something maybe.
Explain that. You're trying to be humble. Is it difficult?
Huh?
What?
It's not difficult, but I'm saying it's just like you don't want to be like, it's just like, you know what I'm trying to say? When people are thinking, you don't want to be like, yes, for real, you're right. I am so amazing. Ain't I?
That's an extreme, all right.
I know
No, but you
that's
just-
right.
No, but you just want to be like,
Period.
you just want to be like, just
Just thanks,
like,
man.
appreciative, innit? Like, thank you, man. Like, I don't know. It's just like,
I do what I know right sometimes, though. I'm like, I know, right? Like, I'm doing look delicious today. I look like, oh, damn. But I'm very big on, like, affirming myself, though. Like, I'm very, very big on it. I've been intentionally doing it since 21. So,
I love that.
yeah.
Do you do that?
Oh,
You can't, can you?
nigga, you know who I am.
And you are sole perpetrator of pouring into people,
Yeah.
right? And knowing the value of it. And when people do it to you, awkward.
Yeah, but I have issues, so We're very
Yeah,
aware
you
of
keep
that.
saying that, and there's no movement towards.
I
like,
know. I'm like the most self-aware, like stuck person in the world. It's
Yeah,
like a tree. That's
weird is like a bad.
It's like a tree.
that's stuck. I'm like planted.
You're not a tree. You can move.
Girl, no. I am a tree.
Okay.
It's if I hear you're good, that was great, that was cool, in passing, don't dwell.
Yeah.
When the dwelling happens, all right, you said it. Do you understand?
I get you. But what's
I
a dwell
got you.
though? Because if we're still here and I say that,
Elaborating.
okay, like banging on about it.
Okay, have you got a real life example that you're drawing on?
I've got bear.
Give me one. You don't need to say no names.
Load it.
Just give us one.
One that I don't like is like the compliments on my physical being. Hate it. Absolutely hate it. Especially
Why?
when it's in my head. It's
You
normally
have to go
said.
with that verse, and like I'm so
You
paying.
just asked me to go for a
I'm
break.
so paying. One thing I hate is when they're always telling me
Beauty's
I'm
in the
so
eyes of the
beautiful.
beholder.
You are a fine,
tall, dark,
fine
yeah,
man.
No,
You know, I just can't. It really grinds my gears.
Oh, guys, no. We're joking. Continue.
Sorry, Brent, go
I
ahead.
would
Because
go back.
he was
turn around.
He literally. Can I be honest? You know what I saw?
Yeah,
It was,
but
it was
this is
so
what
cute though. I literally saw the level of uncomfortable. Like I literally witnessed how uncomfortable that was making you feel, and you were literally like, okay, and I thought,
Yeah, I just want to exist with y'all.
I get it.
Don't
You
bring
don't want
attention to
the-
me.
Never
Yeah.
seen.
Don't like it.
I hear
Don't
it.
like
I hear
don't like
it.
So that's an example, sir.
Okay, so
Yeah. But I do like to pour in. But in my mind, I do what I want to be done to me. I do it and keep it moving.
Yeah, you are. Yeah.
Suzanne.
But I give compliments like that as well because I know people can feel awkward or feel, just feel like it's too much and everyone likes
The dwelling.
that. And I think also when you compliment somebody, even if it's a good thing, they're then more conscious of that thing now. If I say, oh, nice hair or nice haircut, you are now aware that you've got a haircut and now you think, not that you think, but you might feel like there's more attention to that thing from everyone else in the room. But I love a compliment, man.
you don't have all compliments though.
No, I don't like compliments that sexualize me or objectify me.
Guy.
I don't know.
I knew he was great as well, you know.
Yeah, I knew exactly what it was
No,
going
but I get
No, because I
that.
remember she was moaning about if man was walking past her and she went,
No, but I agree.
Why are you walking past me? Like, why are you walking past me and whispering in my ear? That's nasty.
No, but I get it.
It's been in my ear. Yeah, I don't like that.
no, that's a compliment. That's a compliment.
No.
It's like what Brent was saying in passing. It's a small little
Wow.
On
cutesy.
no.
That's not
cutesy.
It's not very
That's not
demure.
demure.
It's not.
It's not.
It's not
It's
at
not
all.
mindful at all.
It's not
It's
mindful.
very not mindful. How unmindful of you?
Bruh.
Keep your foot to yourself.
Thank you very much.
Where'd
I
you
don't think
get
every
that from?
compliment needs to be said.
What?
The demure.
Very demure. Very,
That guy
I've
on
never seen it.
there's a guy on TikTok
He's a TikToker.
and he just started saying it randomly and then it just went viral and then now he's got things happening. Oh, I forgot. Someone
He's
else.
got brand deals off the same demure.
He's new gen.
He's what?
Gen Z.
He's not Gen Z.
Is he
That's
not?
an old man. Isn't that an old man? He looks like he's alpha.
That is not a.
What's the generation before millennial?
He's a new gen.
There's not
All
one.
right,
There's not.
okay.
It's Gen Z.
Yeah, okay.
Oh, because he looks older.
He does look old though.
He just look old.
Let's get these announcements out of the way.
Are you guys an intro?
Yes.
Yeah.
I know you lying. I thought this was the thingy.
I'm not gonna lie, no,
And I'm thinking, what's this
I was-
question there in the
no.
topic of the day?
I was late as well, yeah. So I assumed this was topic of the day
That's so funny.
as well until you just said that.
That's great.
Well, damn.
That's wonderful.
All right. So there is an announcement, an opportunity. Again, our plug, Heather.
Big up Heather.
Maya Brown, which is I think it's a law firm, will be hosting a corporate fair on the 9th of October for Black History Month with exclusively Black-owned businesses showcasing and selling their products or services. He will be overseeing, this person who's leaving this message, the event, and he wants to highlight as many incredible Black entrepreneurs as he can. They are still looking for some potential vendors for the day. So if any of you could possibly help us spread the word, that would be much appreciated. Anyone interested can message him directly at jbailey, JBAILEY, at Maya Brown, MAYERBROWN.com, and would not be required to pay any fees. So message them if it is your vendor or if it is your business that wants to be showcased on the 9th. And I'm going to leave this in the comment section. I'm also going to be leaving it in the description of the video when it is I upload it. That is a fantastic opportunity for those who are interested. Very, very big law firm. So let us get into the first headlines. Black rabbi.
With a black rabbi.
Yeah.
The rabbi's coming white. Oh. I was thinking of thingy. What's the Muslim?
Iman.
Iman.
And yeah, they do.
All right. Well, tragedies. Tragedies like Grenfell cannot be completely avoided. Why are you laughing?
That's a compliment.
No, you are childish.
No, you're ridiculous.
You're actually
All right.
childish.
Sir Tony Blair has warned. Why are you out there? Do you want to be in my car? Make it so useful. Sir Tony Blair has warned that tragedies such as Grenfell Tower fire cannot be completely avoided. That's a bit insensitive.
Very.
The former Prime Minister who left office in 2007 said it was a difficult thing to say, but that even when systems work well and are well-intentioned, people are going to make mistakes. In an exclusive interview with the Politics Hub with Sophie Ridge, Sir Tony also revealed he was involved quite a lot in the Middle East, where tensions between Israel, Lebanon, and Iran are at an all-time high. The former Prime Minister said he was not going to comment on individual leaders, but added, "The most important thing is that we get a ceasefire that's sustainable and that we find a path back to some concept of security for the Israelis and self-determination for the Palestinians." Sir Tony was asked whether he accepted that the tragedies of Grenfell, the infected blood scandal, and the post office scandal meant that there had been a failure of leadership in government. It sounds like he just wanted to talk. And our next headline, Scottish prosecutors are examining a fresh report from police leading the criminal investigation into the SNP's finances. Detectives have been probing the party's funding since 2021 and previously charged ex-CEO Peter Morrell in connection with embezzlement. A 59-year-old is the husband of former First Minister Nicola Sturgeon. She's also a suspect in the investigation and has insisted she has done nothing wrong following her arrest in 2023. The SNP's former treasurer, Colin Beattie, was also previously detained and released without charges. Police Scotland Chief Constable Joe Farrell told Sky News last month the case remained ongoing, with Miss Sturgeon and Mr. Beattie still being examined. It has now emerged senior officers contacted the Crown Office and Procurator Fiscal Service in August, for advice and guidance on the next steps. And our last headline in this segment, the leader of Britain's trades union movement has called for an increase in capital gains tax, adding to pressure on the government to make the move in the budget. Paul Nowak, the General Secretary of the Trades Union Congress, also indicated that he would push for above-inflation pay rises in the years ahead. His comments came in interviews before the TUC conference, which begins this weekend. Sir Keir Starmer and Rachel Reeves, the Chancellor, are looking at ways to raise billions of pounds to fill a spending black hole left by the last Tory government. They have ruled out increases in income tax, national insurance, and capital gains tax, but have left open the possibility of wealth tax increases. Mr. Nowak argued for capital gains tax, which has rates as high as 28%, to be brought in line with income tax, which has rates that go up to 45%. Sorry. That's it. Let's get into what you're saying, topic of the day.
Before you go, just answer this question from Powwow.
Brent, I hope that water bottle by Esther is closed properly. It's making me nervous.
Wow.
That'll do it.
That will do it. All right. Topic of the day, Marks.
I'm going to have to do this all again when Esther comes back.
Fair.
But today's topic of the day, because we've got a clip to play too. Might as well wait for it, no?
You might as well wait, but you could fill in the dead space.
That's cool. Today's topic of the day is about Do men change for the right woman or only when they're ready?
What's been your experience?
I was just about to say, I don't want to hear from the women.
What? You don't want to hear from women?
How do they know about when we're ready to change?
Oh, wait a minute. We have now opened up the stage on Discord. We would love some great debaters to come through. The greatest of all, Demi. I don't know if he's in today. Second greatest, some would say equivalent, Black Rob. Love to hear your opinion on this particular topic.
That's
Christy,
rude how you just made Black Road number 2 without them having to battle it out officially. Like, that is rude.
I had to get him, like, he needs to get revved up, innit? He needs to come on, smoke. Drop a little jab before he continues. But anybody else want to join the Discord, please join the conversation in the room. The more, the merrier. Thank you very much.
Yes, we're talking about do men change for the right woman or only when they're ready?
And you say that women shouldn't be allowed to chime in on this.
No. I wouldn't say anything so crazy. Of course they're allowed to chime in, but I prefer to hear from the experts.
On this matter.
Who's the experts? You lot.
The men!
I hear it.
It's a question about us, no?
No, of course.
Imagine there was a question about women, we posed to women and all the men wanted to take over the phone line and talk and tell you lot about it. What would be going on here?
Yeah, fair enough.
Obviously,
So,
you can
you
tell,
told me.
we can have women's experience.
That's what he
about
said, though. He
men.
said-
Yeah,
he
he's
start-
right.
he led-
I make him right.
He led by saying, "What's been your experience?" And then you were like, "I don't want to hear from the women."
Okay, so
What's been your experience?
what about changing? I ain't changed. No, sorry.
Stacey, have you been drinking? If so, please make your way to the Discord.
Yeah, we like
very
Stacey
much.
when she's on the wine.
That's
Yeah.
wild. It's a wild statement to make.
Yesterday
She was on the wine.
She was on the wine.
I don't know what you
and,
want to
like,
say.
she freed it up.
It wasn't that wine.
When she freed up, freed what up?
Her vocal cords.
Was it different to how she usually?
Yes.
Okay, interesting.
Yes. Very much so.
Okay. So what's the
Alright.
initial question?
Do
men
men
change?
change for the right women or only when they want?
I think when you're ready. I think that I don't believe people can change for somebody. I believe that someone can influence you to change, to want to get your act together. But I don't think that changing for somebody is truly change because it's never really sustainable.
And that's why we need to hear from the men.
Why do you think men change for women?
Everybody's different. I'm sure there's people that have changed for women. I'm definitely sure that there's men out there that have met the right women and changed their life around for them.
Yeah, but
I've
when I
changed
say
for women.
influence, okay.
You have.
Yes.
Well-
I've changed a lot for women.
Do you know what? No. But then, because I feel like someone can influence you too. I feel like you can meet a certain woman and she can influence you to want to change for her in,
Yeah.
in terms of like, you feel like I need to get my life together, I need to get this, blah, blah, blah. But I don't think people can, I don't believe that you can change for somebody. And it depends what kind of change we're talking about as well. I think that you can temporarily change because of a person, but I don't think that's truly change because it's not going to be sustainable. I think that if you're influenced to change for somebody because you don't want to, like they've just inspired you to want to be better and get yourself together and blah, blah, blah. I see that as more sustainable because if that person you change for is then removed from your life, what happens? You're going to revert back to the old person?
I'm trying to understand the distinction between both of them.
Okay, so say for example, a guy meets a woman that's got all her stuff together and blah, 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 blah. Other women he's ever met, he's never had to not be a bum. But he knows that to keep this woman, I have to level up. I have to fix stuff, right? I have to fix myself up. The way that she is has influenced him to want to change for her. And because he's like, there's still part of him wanting to be accountable and recognizing where he needs to change. There's still accountability that comes in that, which will make that change sustainable. So even after that woman, he's already got his shit together because he's realized the importance of him having his shit together beyond this woman. If he changes just for her, I don't think that will be sustainable because then when that woman leaves the picture, you haven't made it a change for your character. For like, there isn't really much accountability. It's just like, I know this is what you want, so I'm going to change for that.
What if they don't leave?
I think I know understand what you're saying.
I was gonna add to that and also say that I don't even think it would even get that far. If you're changing for a person, I don't believe if it gets past that point and it becomes consistent, you didn't change for the person, you changed because you want to change. Because I don't think, let's just say you're a type of way, right? And your partner doesn't like that type of way that you are, but that's who you are. And because you want to keep them, right? You know when it's like you change and then you naturally end up going back to how you really were in the first place, because that's your default setting.
Yeah.
And you changing isn't because you actually want to change. You're changing because you want to make that person happy. But that's not who you are. And you're not ready to actually commit to the change.
And is that change as well, though? Because if I'm just doing something...
I don't think it is.
Yeah, because if I'm just doing something because I know... Say, for example, it's a guy that wants to date Gina. He knows that she likes someone who's business-minded, whatever. And just to be with Gina, he's like, okay, I'm going to change how I am. That's just to be with Gina. Like, it's... Essentially, I see that kind of change as you just putting on an act. You're presenting as this is your new person, but it isn't.
And you wouldn't, and over time you will reset back to who you
like I said,
are.
I think I now understand what you're saying.
Yeah.
But when I was asked the question, I didn't have that in my mind. I'm just thinking, have I changed for the better?
Okay.
Yeah,
And
but
has it,
exactly.
And has it
It's
been
been
for
for
women?
But when you're
Yes, it
saying
has.
change, when you're talking about change, what type of change are you referring to?
Because I could understand the just placating and whatnot, masquerading because that's what this person wants. And then if they get it, they aren't going to pressure you, this, that, and next. 100%, it's just for that scenario to be cool, right? But I didn't take the question as that. But now I understand what you're comparing.
Yeah, so for me, change is like a difference in who you were and like a character, in things you did, in things you believed in. That, like, change is anything that's different to how you previously were. But I think the reason why I take it like that is because I think when you have these conversations, it is optimistic to look at long-term change, blah, 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 blah. But that's not the reality of a lot of relationships and friendships and stuff. People will conform to what they think that is necessary for them to be for this relationship. Like whether it's romantic, family, friends, whatever the case, for this relationship. And then when that ends, you find people revert to what they used to be and then also say, well, I only did that because of them. Do you get what I mean?
Yeah, I understand that some cases could be like that.
Yeah.
But I also understand that some cases may not be like that because,
absolutely,
as you said, when the companion shows you how best to love them, you actually want to change because you value them. And in saying that, you can still leave that particular person and I guess understand how to talk or communicate with your partner a bit more because of the experience that you had with that person, and that you take it with you.
Absolutely,
It just depends on if your character is a trickster or not.
Agreed.
People can change, they can last. There's people who do things in relationships that they learned from previous relationships.
Yes.
Do you know what I'm trying to say? To make tweaks and stuff like that. And obviously, like I'm trying to say, in speaking to what kind of change you're talking about, are you talking about a man changing from like changing his infidelity ways, not being monogamous? Are you talking about little subtle changes like personality changes or something like that? Like a man might be super messy and you're in his space and you don't like that, and then he's got to change and be clean and stuff like that, like little things like that. There's still changes, you know what I'm trying to say? There's still tweaks to someone's personality changes that they can make, that they will make for the right person. Obviously, you got to make changes in your life when you're ready and all that as well, but someone can come into your life and influence you, because when you know better, you do better. You know what I'm trying to say? And even if it doesn't maintain, that might not necessarily be a bad thing. There might be a guy who's like all over the place and he's like a bum, and then I come and I meet you now, and then you help me get myself together, I sort out my CV and I get a job and ready to tear, and I'm with you for the next couple of years, and that next couple of years I'm working. Maybe when you leave, I might revert back to my nonsense. Or it could have lasted, it could have been a change that's going to last forever, whatever. But I'm saying that's not necessarily a negative thing. When we're together, this is what was good, this is what I liked about the relationship, this is what was good about it. You was good for me, you made me better. That was the whole point. Now you're gone. I probably am going to be lesser than, because you was actually making me better. This was working. This was our partnership. This was our relationship. This is what it was.
I don't think we're even saying that it's a bad thing though.
Okay.
Change is always going to be obviously changing for the better. But if it's a positive change, it's always going to be looked at as something good. Yeah. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, but you're saying a woman can't make him do that though. He has to do it when he's ready.
I think they both are intertwined. I generally think that a woman can influence you, but in order to, because change is not straightforward, isn't it? It's quite hard. And if it's breaking a habit or something, or trying to learn a new habit or whatever, it's not something that you're going to just pick up overnight, right? It's going to take consistency, hard work, etc., etc., etc. I don't think you're gonna do all of that just for a woman. I think a part of it is going to be also because you want to. So I think that the two are intertwined.
I've seen man do bare things for gal. Go and sort their life out. Go and get money. Go and get jobs. Go to the gym. Like I've seen man do stuff for gal. It's the gal that inspired. They're the driving force behind them.
But they also
making these change.
But they also want it for themselves, though. There's no way you're gonna.
Also
let me tell you what, Marks. You're not gonna go and do anything brother.
Don't want to do. No,
that's my point. So there's a part of it. You're doing part of it because you want to, because it's going to benefit you and you want to do it. Do you get what I'm saying?
Because you must also know guys who wouldn't change.
I'm not going to be a waking and baking person. Let's talk about that. I despise it, right? I hate waking and baking. I hate waking and baking. You think I'm going to now meet a man who wakes and bakes because I love him so much and he's really consumed my life. I'm going to now become a wake and
That's a very specific...
but the reason why I gave it is because it's something that I wouldn't want to do. So give me another example of something I wouldn't
Where
want to
does
do.
compromise fit into this conversation?
Compromise definitely does fit into it.
And don't you look to change in order to basically meet them halfway?
Yes, but you're never going to compromise on something that, like, you inside of you, like, you don't... That's why you don't compromise on everything.
No, I understand. It's
my argument
well?
is that both are intertwined. That's what I'm saying.
Because you know what it is about...
That's what I'm saying.
Because with compromise as well, it is intertwined. Because I will only compromise because I also want to. I'm not going to compromise if I don't want to. If I don't have the willingness.
Explain that.
And the readiness. So if I'm to compromise, I don't know what I don't know what an example of something I could compromise on. But say like where we want to live. I have someone I want to live. My partner has someone else I want to live. And we're going to compromise. Part of that will because like I have the willingness to want to compromise. Like when I've thought about it, I don't mind living here. Do you get what I mean? So part of it is because I want to do that. Even though we're not living exactly where I want to live, but if I'm going to be living where you want to live, me compromising on where I want to live is because I also don't mind living where you want to live.
But if you didn't want to live there,
if I didn't want to live there,
absolutely not. You're not going to compromise, right?
We're not going to compromise. We'll find a third place that we both can agree on. Do you get what I'm trying to say? So I feel like we're compromising as well. That is change, but it goes back to the point of you also have to be willing to do that, to change. You don't get it?
No, I'm not sold just yet on the compromise example because patently the definition would mean you looking to basically say, all right, I'm not going to win this one, but I value whatever we have, so I'll take a blie. Let's do that.
But I'm never gonna take a blight on something
No,
that
I
is
understand that.
completely
I
far
understand that.
removed from...
Something that you can't do it on, cool, and you can't budge, right?
Which is why I gave that, because the reason why I said that is because obviously he's talking about getting a job, going to the gym, all of these things, yeah, which essentially are even all positive things that is going to make your life better. So of course you're going to want to do them, regardless of whether a girl is motivating or not. It's not something that's going to put you in a bad space.
Yeah.
So there is a willingness to do it on your own part as well, which is why I'm saying both are intertwined. Yes, the girl is the driving factor, but you also still want to do it. There's people I know who don't give a shit. Like, they're not interested in gym. They don't care if a girl... Do you know what I mean? You've got bad habits. I smoke weed. My girl doesn't like that I smoke weed. I'm not going to stop smoking weed. I don't care because I like smoking weed.
Yeah, but there's no jeopardy there though.
What do you mean?
If a girl was putting on the line, this is me or the weed. He's got decisions to make.
Yeah.
That's not necessarily on him. That's on her. There's no jeopardy there.
Fair enough.
There's a man who could not care about the gym, not give a shit about his health, but meet you and care about you, and that's your stipulation. He has a decision to make. If he wants you enough, he will care about the blood clot gym.
Yeah, but also because he wants to care about the gym. Let me tell you why. Because something like gym, like exactly what I said, yeah.
Discipline?
Gym is not... The reason why I'm giving that as an example is because I live and breathe it. Gym is not something that you just do in your passing time or you do just because a girl's telling you to go. It's going to take sacrifice from you. It's not a fling away thing, you know. Committing to going to the gym and changing your life around is not something that you can attribute just to a woman. It also has to come from you. Do you see what I mean? It's that big of a...
Well, yeah, it's you're doing it. You're taking the steps, but it was what galvanized you? What's the inception? That's important. That you're right, because anything, if you don't, you're gonna have to show a level of discipline and a level of commitment once you decide to walk down that road. But what pushed you down that path? Is what's
I know.
Because I
But that's
love
why-
you,
but that's what
I
I'm
will do
saying.
things I don't want
want
to do.
Okay, do you think that's sustainable then?
Yeah,
Okay.
not for the things that I patently like disagree with. So hence me understanding when you then say, I don't mind doing this. Do you understand? You love it. I like it, but I don't mind doing this. But for something that he asks you to do, or it's expected, if it is that he has a particular love language or sign X,
Yeah.
then if it goes against something like, I don't know, sucking toes or whatnot, then you're like, I ain't doing that. I don't care how much I love you. I'm not doing that.
But then even the things that you're compromising on, do you not mind? Do you think is that only sustainable depending on how it falls? Where sometimes you compromise, she compromises. If you're the one that's always compromising, do you think that's sustainable?
No, but you've then asked you've asked a different question now. If you're the only person always compromising, is it sustainable? No, it's not.
But then okay, I think I definitely answer questions differently, because if someone had asked me, do I think it's sustainable? I'm giving you all the answers.
No, I don't know. That's what is that the question you asked?
What is it sustainable?
What's sustainability?
No, I went off something else that you had said. Because I feel like, so let's go back to change then. So with change, do you think a guy changing for a woman, do you think that's sustainable? Or
Me?
it can be sustainable?
Oh, 100%. Because I'm picturing me changing.
I've lived long enough to see people that are different now, and if I have to look at like what's the thingy point in their life that led to this change, the rest of this hair, it's this woman. You know what I'm trying to say? It's meeting this woman. It's put them on a whole different trajectory. They're a different person to who they was, and
I've learned how to communicate differently.
all
Listen
of it,
intently.
all of that stuff, whatever it may be, but they're just on a different path, just a different person. I would credit to this woman. I don't know everything else that happened in your life or what's going on, but this is the
and to be honest, of that
This is the
variable, that
genesis.
factor, the element is that they're good women.
yeah,
Do you understand? If it was just by the ways,
good woman.
good women.
And that's the genesis. I've seen it. It can happen. I've seen women get men's life together. And I suppose what you are saying is true. There's got to be something in you that wants to do it. But then again, no, you know, sometimes you don't know what you don't know, man. Sometimes it was dark outside and then the woman, like, you was blinded and now you see. You know what I'm trying to say? The sky is blue. Like, I didn't know. Innit? And then you start moving different and walking in a different light. I think women can inspire man to change.
Let me be honest.
Sustainable change
Do
as
you know
well.
what it is? I'm not naive to believe that I can
Okay, what?
change a man. So I don't want to add that to my list of things. Because life is hard enough as it is, yeah. And I don't want to live in that naive realm to believe that I have the power to change a man.
I think the problem here, because I think I understand where you're coming from, because I'm picturing you looking at Margs and having in your head, I'm going to be the one to change him. And what I'm seeing,
Wahaler.
what I'm seeing you saying that those things to change is these are pitifully like tenets of Marx's being. So it's never going to happen, right? So I think that's how you're approaching this particular
I am.
question. I'm not approaching it that way. So like I said, I see what you're saying, but I'm not approaching it that way.
And the thing is, I believe I can be a positive influence because I have been a positive influence to anybody that I've been with, and I can see and I know that, right? So 100%. But you see personality, like things that are very deep rooted, that makes a person who they are. Wahala.
I would want a guy. I think I don't mind influencing a guy to change, but that change for me has to come from within. Otherwise, it's just not sustainable. And I just think it's a bit naive. For me, the way I live.
If you find your forever person, because you're saying it's not sustainable, that's taking you out of the equation. What if you find your forever person, then you're there?
No, but it's not sustainable, because even if I am still there, like you can still switch back, revert back to your character. It's difficult. Like when you think about the way character is and like forming new habits, you've had that habit longer than you've known me. Even if, like, regardless of whenever you met me, regardless of how long we've been together, you've had that habit longer than you've known me. Habits are not easily formed or broken. Like, you can't easily break out of a habit that you've lived with, like, for years and years and years. So even if I am still in the picture,
Was
it
it
is still not
Candice's
sustainable.
gal? Or was it Candice or Camilla's man or something? He wanted to be a politician his whole life, and then he met his gal and fell back and pushed her.
But
to
that's
the front.
different. That's making a sacrifice.
Man
That's
said
not.
his whole life. I told him this in passing yesterday. This is what he's used to basically. What? What? Whole life, you know.
I'm saying, man changed for gal though.
No, but that's sacrificing because Michelle Obama did the same thing when Obama wanted to be president. But that's because you have to, sometimes with relationships and careers, you have to take turns. So I don't think that he's necessarily blanked out that forever he's never going to be, I don't know, a politician or whatever it is. But even if that's the case, that's making a sacrifice. That's not necessarily changing. I feel like change and sacrifice is different.
So we think they can't change. Well, we reckon they
No,
can.
I'm not saying they can't. I think they can.
No, for women.
I think we are arguing from different examples.
Yeah.
This is what I'm seeing in this conversation. I see where Esther Gina is coming from, and I see where I'm coming from. So should we actually?
I think the question should
Read
be,
some
can
questions.
men change?
I think there's a clip.
I think it should be, can men change, not do men change. Do is a bit final.
Oh, there is a clip.
Yes, there is,
Shit.
sir.
Let's read the clip. Let's watch the clip.
Sent in by Jackie.
Pick up Jackie.
All right.
You feel like a man will change for the right woman, or do you feel like a man changes when he wants to? Okay, because y'all truly know the answer to this.
Well, I'm gonna let Zach's got something fiery to say. Zach, you go first.
Men only change when we want to.
I agree.
We don't change. You know how many good women we lose? Left and right. That's what we like doing.
I agree 100%.
Our favorite thing is wasting good women time. It's fun. No.
No, you being honest. You're being very honest, and I appreciate that.
And then when we get ready, you usually just settle down and who around.
Whoever available.
That's old school.
Thank you for being honest, Zach. Thank you for being honest.
All right, so I should have went first because I was gonna lie. No, I mean I had to say when we want to, but you know, I want all the good women to know this. Now, really, seriously, we do know you're a good woman when you're with us. We do know, and we hurt when you leave us for being stupid. But it's just, you got to let us go through our emotions. Now, a lot of dudes are smart. They got good friend groups. They're like, hey, bro, you can't let her go. You better, hey, you don't want to let her go. She not going. It's always those moments where you kind of think like, ooh.
When you get that unicorn, you know, that one that you like, hey, bro, she different.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You gotta do right by her.
But why do y'all do that? Why do y'all this one is...
That was just a contradiction. So was it when he's ready, or was it when he meets the unicorn? Which one is it? Or was he talking about his friends saying that?
I told you when guys start, I know there's nothing but a 2-pack of ass about to come out their mouth. And you say nothing.
I think men can. I'm not gonna lie. I think men can change for women. I don't think it's not the same all across the board. There's all different.
To be fair, the question is for the right woman. I didn't think of that. So yeah, actually, in that case, yes. For the right woman, yeah.
And I've only
And I
had
guess
the
a
right
woman that
in
you,
my life.
and I guess the right woman is going to be the woman that you want to make a change for, isn't it?
Good people.
Word.
Yeah. And they're only going to, when it is they talk to you and they communicate to you like how they would like for this dynamic to be, it's from good places. Bad women, it's selfish places.
Yeah, the right woman is a key term. If you can identify that this is the right person for me, it will lead you to have conversations with yourself, especially if you're self-aware and you know that, I don't know, you're living the wrong way or doing certain things or whatever. If you identify that this woman in front of me is what it is, you do have conversations with yourself, and you can make changes. I'm sorry, I'm of the mindset that a man will change or could change for the right woman. You know what I'm trying to say? It's not about that every decision you're gonna have to take upon yourself. You're gonna have to take the first step, and one foot's gonna have to follow the other in any circumstances. But I'm saying I don't think it's not always premeditated. There could be men that are running around thinking they was gonna be a young Lothario their whole life, and then they meet someone and Cupid shoots them in the face with an arrow, and it's different now. You get me? I think differently now. What I thought yesterday, I don't think today, and it's because of this person. I think that's possible.
I agree.
We should have some questions to go through because I feel I feel like we probably just answered all of them in reverse order. Where is it? Do factors like age, career stability, and personal goals influence a man's readiness for marriage and settling down?
Definitely.
I think so.
It can.
But let's ask you because you are the man.
Definitely. As a man, you need to be ready. You need to have goals, but some career stability and all these kind of things. Problem is some people don't have no ambitions. You get me? So you can't really use it as an excuse. But I think ambitious men, I think that will play a part in it. If you're chasing your dreams, chasing your goals, age as well. I mean, like, even though, like, because men always do like the women in the biological clock thing, and we don't have that, and men always want to pretend like they're Peter Pan, but men are very much aware of their age. Do you get what I'm trying to say? Like, especially like when you're growing up, and then you see like the young whippersnappers running around, and you remember when
you were that age.
Yeah, like, I was all right. You know what I'm trying to say? These young studs. You get me?
So silly.
Did you do question 1?
Internal readiness versus external influence. Do men settle down when they feel personally ready, or can the right woman inspire changes like faithfulness, commitment, taken more seriously? I feel like
Isn't that what we spoke
I feel like we spoke about that.
Yeah.
So you think that women can inspire changes like faithfulness and commitment?
Yeah.
So is that what you've been saying yes to all the time?
What, that women can make a man be faithful and stuff like that, and commitment? Yeah.
Serious?
Why are you referring it back to me?
Yeah.
I don't have the want to be faithful. I don't agree with monogamy. I don't agree with the conventional relationship. So I'm not gonna want to change. That's not a change.
And in your friendship group,
yeah, what about them?
You've met women who have changed your friends and given them like a desire to be faithful and committed?
Well, yeah, I got friends that got married. I got friends that got wives. So yeah.
Are they like faithful?
Yeah, I just think so. I just hope so.
Okay, cool. Never mind. Then let's go on to question 2 then. Cool.
I just hope so. It's a question.
In that sense, I think it's when a man decides to be honest.
Do you reckon?
100%.
No man don't decide to get married. Really. Do that for the gal, innit?
Being married is not committing.
No.
Staying committed. Because you could be married and still be unfaithful.
Yeah.
You could be married and still look to be disloyal.
That's true.
I guess I'm reading committed as not stepping outside.
So is the commitment the most important thing? Because you can change and be unfaithful.
Mm-hmm. You can what?
You can change and be unfaithful.
So you haven't changed. You're still the same.
Yeah. So the change wasn't sustainable then, was it?
It's about identifying what you want to change. Change is it's across the board. You can't tell me I haven't changed just because I'm faithful.
You're saying change is now fluid.
It's not fluid. Look, I changed something. I changed bare different things about me, just not the infidelity part.
The context of the question is very pointed.
Okay.
It's very, very pointed, sir.
Okay.
God damn it. Let's go on to 2. How do factors like age, career, ability...
That was 2 we just done.
All right, cool.
3, the role of the right woman. Can the right partner motivate changes in the behavior and priorities, or do these changes only last if they come from within? We've kind of touched on this.
And Esther spoken at like
cultural. How do cultural expectations and social and societal norms impact a man's decision to commit, marry, or settle down? Here's one.
I think it really does. You
think it does?
100%. I think that the reason why, I think that women are raised to get married and men are not raised. Men are raised to like, you got all the time in the world. I think that women are raised to understand the importance and the value of marriage, and men aren't raised the same, which is why you always have a lot of women ready to get married and men aren't. Because they don't, like, the value that women see when it comes to marriage, men don't see that. Because we've been raised very differently. So you got a bunch of women that want to get married, but the men are not on that same wave. And so that's why you then have to find the unicorn that happens to know what the value of marriage is.
I think it's a domino effect. I think it affects women more, which in turn
What
It
affects
affects the
women?
men. The cultural and societal pressure and stuff like that. Like in like the summertime when you go on Instagram and it's wedding season and you're seeing all the videos and all the reels and all the TikToks or it's there. It's girls that get gassed off that.
But that's
Girls that
what
get
I'm
gassed
talking
off
about,
that, and then the men in the relationships feel like they have to step up and give this to my gal because this is goals.
But that's an example
and
of what I've
this
just
is
said. That's an example of what I've just said, yeah.
Yeah, sometimes I'm saying this is a domino effect. I think the society thing affects the culture and society and all that stuff in relationships wise affects the gal more. And then the man that's in the relationships with the girls have to. Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah, Jackie has sent a message in and said Jay-Z married the right woman, but only changed when he was ready.
You don't know when Jay-Z changed.
444 says when he changed.
Mm-hmm.
Lemonade says when he changed.
Had time.
Okay. We don't even know if he's
444,
changed.
bro.
It looked like he's changed.
I'm a betting man. I'd put money in
Still
that
outside.
Jay-Z slammed something in 2024. So I don't know what type of change we're talking about here.
That's why I said we don't even know.
Jay-Z, that man's a billionaire.
It just looks like it's changed.
Fair point. We don't know. We don't know. Even your brethren, you just said.
Don't do that.
You gotta keep consistent, bro.
No, man. My marriage.
Imagine his friends that's right there, but Jay-Z that's way crazy.
And then
He's
he
putting
would
money
say,
down for.
But they ain't billionaires.
They
They ain't billionaires. I think my friends that are married. Are all straight. That's what I think.
Wouldn't he do it?
The sanctity of marriage. I think they
Hallelujah.
respect it. They're God-fearing youths. And
Hallelujah.
They love their wives.
I love that for you and them.
Like 100%. 100%. All my people are good people. I don't know what we're doing there. Next. Why does shit keep jumping? I'm not even touching it. This is the last one. Well, we spoke about this again as well. Can men truly change for someone else? Or is it lasting commitment tied more to personal growth and readiness? Lasting change versus temporary adjustment. We spoke about that.
Mm-hmm.
Whatever it is.
And if it is that we didn't look to cover everything right from the jump without looking at the deck, Jackie, that was a blinding topic of the day. Love it.
It was good.
It was.
That was a good one.
Big up Jackie.
Yeah. More of the same, babes. Thank you very much. I'd appreciate this as opposed to Emmanuel's stuff from, time to time.
Agenda's pushing.
Yeah.
Oh my guys are ballers.
All right, then. Let's get into more headlines.
All right. No problem.
Okay. So trigger warning on this is about Harvey Weinstein. The Crown Prosecution Service, CPS, has discontinued criminal proceedings against Harvey Weinstein following an alleged sexual assault in London in 1996. It was alleged that Weinstein twice indecently assaulted a woman who was now in her 50s in the summer of 1996. On Thursday, the CPS said, following a review of the evidence in this case, the CPS has decided to discontinue criminal proceedings against Harvey Weinstein. The CPS has a duty to keep all cases under continuous review, and we have decided that there is no longer a realistic prospect of conviction. Frank Ferguson, head of the CPS Special Crime and Counter-Terrorism Division, said the decision to discontinue legal proceedings against Weinstein had been explained to all parties involved. Weinstein, who's age 72, is currently serving a 23-year prison sentence after he was found guilty in 2020 of rape and sexual assault in New York. Our next headline, also trigger warning on this. A Royal Navy serviceman has died in a training exercise in the English Channel. A Merlin Mk4 helicopter ditched during night flying exercises with the HMS Queen Elizabeth aircraft carrier near Dorset, the Navy said. A spokesperson for the Royal Navy said that there were no other fatalities or serious injuries. Defence Secretary John Healey said the investigations into the accident has already started. 3 crew members were on board the Merlin Mk4, which ditched a deliberate emergency landing on water on Wednesday. 2 were rescued and taken to hospital. They are not believed to be seriously injured. The BBC understands that the 3rd crew member who died in the incident was based at Royal Naval Air Station Yvolton in Somerset. RIP to him. And our last headline in the segment is trigger warning again. An unmarked burial site in Royton Cemetery in Oldham contained 145 stillborn children, 128 babies, and young children and 29 adults, local councillors said. The discovery of the grave, which is about 12 feet, 3.6 meters by 12 feet, was made by a woman from Royston while she was searching for the last resting place of her twin brothers who died in 1962. Councillors Maggie Hurley and Jade Hughes said it was a heartbreaking revelation and have called for a memorial to be built for all those buried there. The woman told councillors who assisted in her search that her parents had never been able to say goodbye to her twin brothers. One of them had been stillborn and the other died within 5 hours of birth, she said. Before the 1980s, stillborn babies were taken away from families who were not given any details of what happened to their babies or where they were buried. Medical staff would tell bereaved parents their children would be buried alongside a nice person who was being buried that same day, often without giving them the opportunity to say goodbye. Instead, the babies were interred in mass graves. That's disgusting. And it's time to pay some bills. Got a comment from Izzy. If the right woman can change a man and there is an epidemic of unchanged men, does that speak to a lack of available right women?
I think that's a question to the girls.
Is it?
Say that again.
Feels like it.
I feel like it's for the men. We're right women. How would we know? How would I know? It says, if the right woman can change a man and there is an epidemic of unchanged men, does that speak to a lack of available right women? I think that's for the men. Are you not me and right women?
Oh, he's saying, are they out there?
No,
isn't that what he's asking?
No, I get it, but I don't think that's. I think it's because the guy said in the video that we know when we have a good woman. Like, there's right women there.
Oh,
like,
the men are still messing it up.
You still mess it up. So I don't think it means because not every woman that you meet is going to be right for you,
and every woman that you meet that's right isn't the one you want to change for.
Exactly. So I don't think it means that there's not a lot of right women out there.
Okay.
What's your thoughts?
You don't cook that up.
Thank you very much.
I agree with you.
Wonderful.
I agree with the professionals.
What the professionals? What? The heads of right women. The right women committee. Love that for us. All right, let's get into some word on road. In very, very sad news, rich Homie Quan passed away, man. So he was age 34 and he passed away at home, and he was sadly just found unresponsive, basically, by his girlfriend. She said she'd seen him, like he was laying on the couch or whatnot, and she'd seen him earlier. She'd seen him that morning, put a blanket over him, went to drop her son to school. When she came back is when she found out he didn't have a heartbeat, he wasn't responding. Then when she's tried to move him, she's seen that he's foaming in the mouth and stuff. And obviously called 911 and stuff like that. So, but there is no exact cause of death at the moment. People are definitely speculating.
As always.
Some people are saying that it's definitely overdose, obviously because of foaming in the mouth situation. Like, but I don't know. I just think you just never know, innit? So very, very sad. Very, very, very sad news. He was only 34 as well.
Proper sad.
Very sad.
Can I just say something that... Mm-hmm. You know what I hate, yeah?
I think it's the same thing I hate.
Girl.
And I was going to talk about it.
Because I need you to
have shame.
It's women I'm going to talk about in this. My people, them, yeah. We need to have some class.
Well, let me give them context.
No, I'm going to get there. Like, and just tact. And what's the word? Demure.
Be demure, be mindful. Be mindful. Cutesy.
Yeah. Because, so Erica Banks, yeah, is a rapper from Atlanta. And obviously Rich Homie Quan has passed. He has a girlfriend, which the world publicly knows. Now, regardless of whether y'all were in relations or whatever, yeah, it wasn't public knowledge. So I find it very distasteful that the man hasn't even been laid to rest. It's not even been 24 hours. And you've decided to come and pour out your, like, whatever you guys were
Let me read what
with
she said,
behind
even.
Closed doors.
Let me read what she said.
Because it's the videos.
The videos
and
is
the
really
text.
what, like, someone, because I saw that Instagram is about to make that thread thing, like 25. I was like, I don't want to see 20. I don't want to scroll for 25 times. I don't want to do it. So please stop. So she's got, like, pictures of herself, pictures where they're kissing.
Videos.
And do you know what it is that annoys me though? And men and women do this thing, and I don't like seeing texts that you sent to somebody, and because they're dead now, you must see the text. I don't like stuff like that. So anyway, she posted...
I'm not gonna lie, that's crazy still.
She posted it. She said, All you wanted was to find happiness again. I always saw it in your face and heard it in your voice. But you had so much left to do. The album, the tour, your birthdays in caps. I'm just glad we were able to enjoy such peaceful and memorable moments while you were here, man. Such a sweetheart. Rest in paradise, Quan. Then she showed the text where he must have sent her, and he said, confession. To be fair, you know how I feel about the dead that do foolish things when they're alive. I don't believe in trying to cover your shame now because you're dead. I just think people get the day they deserve, even when they're in the grave, child. So she posted a text from him and it says, confession, I've liked you for a minute, but who wants to get rejected? Then I saw you talking to, and the name is bleeped, but in my head, you've been mine. None of them N-words deserve you. So him too, when you're out here confessing love, you didn't think that one day you're going to die and this thing's going to come out?
No, but do you know, the reason why I find it very distasteful, is I'm like, because you know all of this stuff you're doing, you're going to tarnish his name, regardless of, you knew he had a girlfriend, because she's public knowledge, right? So you knew what was going on, so you clearly knew you was the side chick, right? And you was okay with being the side chick because you lot's relationship was not public. So why now that he's passed away, have you decided to go and stretch your long lips to let everybody know that he was cheating on his partner? I think it's so distasteful.
Do you know what it is,
I get it that you're grieving, right?
Yeah.
Because obviously you had a connection with him, but you don't need to grieve in a way that rattles everybody else's. Do you know what I mean? Because he's got children.
Do you know what it is? I think for me, I don't mind a lying, cheating man being exposed, dead or alive. I say go for it. But I think that she should have been sensitive to his girlfriend.
That's what I'm saying.
And the fact that she found him, I just think that she should have just been sensitive to that. I don't think that she shouldn't get to grieve in the way she wants to grieve because he was one who had 2 girlfriends. And I actually feel like more women are going to come out, to be fair.
But
I just think just for her to be sensitive to the other woman. But then again, I have a thing with expecting strangers to respect your relationship when the people that are in the relationship didn't respect it. So it's a bit, I think because it's dead, it looks distasteful.
And Esther.
But if we look at it objectively,
but Esther, you knew.
She's just an RIP to a man.
But she knew.
I'm not gonna say. I don't know whether he's not spinning in his grave. I know he's not even in there yet. But I'm saying,
okay,
I reckon he's you be pimping in life, you be pimping in death.
Pimping in life, pimping in death.
No, it's all these hoes gonna come out telling they love him. He can't even get in trouble anymore. I think he wants his hoes to come out and
so love.
So everybody knows that he's pimping. He probably wants them all at the funeral. He ain't mad at it. You get what I'm trying to say? He probably would have been mad if they stay silent and everybody's just thinking he just got one gap.
No, see,
she's getting all the attention.
No, so
she's getting all the condolences.
This is where you see Brent, how you keep telling me the bar is in that place. This is a prime example of that bar, by the way. I'm just saying.
What's that?
Don't worry, we know
what's that?
Because you're saying he wants his host to come out and kiki and whatever. Are you forgetting that a man has a person that he clearly lives with that found him dead? So what about her? You're just disregarding. Anyway,
he's dead now.
I don't have the energy for this. It's fine.
But I also think, I think that, and the thing is that, because I do think it's distasteful. I think it's distasteful. However, though, if he didn't respect the relationship, why am I in it? And then you're all up in my crib, lipsing me, telling me you love me.
But you chose to be there, though.
Nah, man.
You chose to be there. I don't get it. No one forced you.
I want to let everyone know my choices now.
You knew he had a girlfriend. You still chose to be there. So I don't understand. Why would you? Where was the guts when he was alive then? If this is a case of, I was in a relationship with him and blah, 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 blah. Where was the energy of not caring about what anybody had to say when he was alive and put the shit out there?
She don't want to be no homewrecker.
But you are, and you're showing that you're a homewrecker now he's dead. I don't get it.
She didn't wreck the home.
Me, no. For me, keep that same energy. If we're going to sit here and say, she's not doing anything wrong and she was his man and he didn't respect the relationship, so why should she? So where was this energy before? If the energy was like this before, I wouldn't have anything to say. But it wasn't. So maintain that energy is what I'm saying. I'll be damned if I was in that position and some girl tried to, no, sorry. I'm getting too passionate about this. It's not that deep, sorry.
Yeah.
As we were.
No, your expressions are valid.
No, it's fine.
Good morning.
Good morning, Stacey.
Hi, girl.
How are y'all?
How are you?
Talk to us, Stacey.
Good. I am not drunk. I am very sober.
Were you actually drunk yesterday?
I was off my ass. I had 2 bottles of wine in full.
What kind of day did you have? It was Thursday.
It was a
it
conscious
Wednesday?
decision. You've never had the urge to just emotionally drink by yourself? That's how it sounds.
To be fair, I was craving a glass of red wine yesterday, and I went to the gym knowing that was my reward for going to the gym. So life is about balance, to be fair, Stacey.
Sometimes you just want to just get drunk and be in your thoughts.
I hear it, girl.
Sometimes, but I've chosen since to live a sober lifestyle. So alcohol is not my thing for now.
So I think.
Anywho, I just wanted to give a little bit of context as to what I said in the chat. Can we call a spade a spade? I think there's a very weird attention grab that happens immediately after somebody dies.
Oh, yes.
That we see all the time. And it's actually so disturbing. Like, it's very evident in the way people, quote unquote, pay their respects. Like, instead of saying, thoughts and prayers are with the family, he was a great man.
Did you see what Boosie said?
Yeah.
So before it was even, sorry, Stacey, before it was even out that anything had happened, Boosie's out there talking about just got a call, Quan OD'd, like doing hashtags. No one even knows that he's dead, by the way. This is probably like a personal call because they knew him personally, and you want to be the first one to break the news on the internet. People are weird.
Yeah, it's disturbing, and you can tell because they spend more time in their payment of respects harping over their relationship with them versus like actually paying their respects. Like the letters that I see and the photos that I see posted and the videos that I see posted, it's different if like you're trying to, the people who we know have a close relationship to the person who recently passed. Yes. Like if you're his mom, sister, brother, like I can get like you're posting those moments, but like if we didn't know that you had a close relationship with them, now is not the time for you to all of a sudden make a dedicated post, not an Instagram story, not you went and you haven't written an essay like this since you were in school, and the whole thing is about how the last time we spoke. Why is that relevant now? To Gina's point, like he has a family, and some of the shit y'all just don't consider how that impacts the closest people to them who are mourning. It's not about you. It's weird.
I get you, yeah, but I think, like, I 100% get you, and I do think it was tasteless what she did. But I think when it comes to people's relationships, I have an issue with blaming the outside person more than the person that is in the relationship. And I think the only reason why this is happening like this is because he's dead, and people feel weird, like, cussing people that are dead. But I have no problem with that. That's why, like, I feel like I can have the stance that I have, because he knew he had a family. He lives with his girlfriend. Like, he knew he had a family when he was out here making memories and giving this other woman content to post when he dies.
That's fair, but then you have to ask yourself, what did she want to gain from that post?
No, but people, but you know what is though? Because I think, I get you're saying that she's grieving, but you got to think, as much as that she's a side piece, blah, 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 whatever, all of that aside, she's also spent time with him. They've also got memories together, so she's also going to be grieving. Yes, we might think that the girlfriend that's living in the house is grieving more, her grief is, more important, grief Olympics, but she also spent a lot of time with him. She also spoke to him all the time. Like, she's also got memories with him. She's not going to feel any less sad than the girlfriend.
She's doing the same thing everybody else does. When celebrities die, people post celebrities, isn't it?
Yeah.
If you had a picture of Homie Quan, whatever his name is, if you had a
are you rude?
If you had a picture with him, you would have posted it, innit?
No,
I would not, because that's corny.
No, like normal fans that stopped him in the street. They'd posted Rich Homie R.I.P.
Normal fans do that though.
This is what I'm saying. It just so happens her
like,
picture
I remember
with
when
him.
I met him, was so lovely to me. People, because they're paying respects.
It just so happens her video's like a sex tape or something.
Hers is that he was lipsing her.
That's it.
He didn't move like any other fan where he just had his hand by his side.
No,
he was lipsing her. That's the only video she's got. His tongue's always down her throat.
I think we should stop reaching for excuses here. Like, there was her.
Don't
her
worry,
memory.
Stacey, I'm on your side.
I'm not reaching. I just think it's funny that you're really like. There's more onus on the woman posting her memories with the man that she's also grieving than the cheating man.
It's not about.
That's funny
because the cheating has nothing to do with that part. He made that conscious decision to.
But do you think she's grieving as well? Do you think she's grieving as well?
She could be. Well, her grief will not change if she chose not to post. Like her putting her memories, immortalizing her memories on the internet does not impact her ability to grieve. So then you have to ask yourself, what then was your point?
But then we've got to ask everybody that. Then we've got to ask everybody.
Everybody posts a picture of Rich Homie Quan.
We've got to ask them.
You've got to ask what's their point. That was love. Some people love their side gal more than their main gal. I don't understand what you are doing.
If you love the girlfriend so much, you wouldn't have decided.
Some men love their side gal more than their main gal. I don't understand why you're pretending like you don't know.
You guys are conflating the relevancy of their relationship with the point that I'm trying to make. I'm saying that has no bearing on it. What I'm saying is their relationship aside, whether it was appropriate or not, I'm strictly talking about the post. What did she aim to gain from the post?
What does anybody aim to get from their post is what we're saying.
But that's my point.
The thing is,
I'm not saying... Go ahead, Gina.
I was going to say, the reason why I get what Stacey's saying is because it's not... We're sitting here and acting a little bit obtuse because we're acting like everybody else posting stuff, the impact is going to be the same, and it's not. Her post is clearly is highlighting that them two were in an intimate relationship that the public were not aware about. Little Boosie and whoever posting saying RIP to Rich Homie Quan is not the same. The impact isn't the same. So she knew that by doing that, it was going to cause some sort of uproar, which is why she's now deleted it. Otherwise, the post would still be there.
And I get what you're saying, 100%. But for me, the mindset of people that post in general is all the same. You're grieving somebody, you lost somebody, and you want people to know what that person means to you. It just so happens that what this man meant to her was going to be in conflict with what he meant to another woman.
So
I reckon if you search the internet, there's probably other gallery with pictures of him as well.
She didn't have any other picture with him normally.
I'm saying if you search,
do you know, let's be calculated as well, is the text, because she knew people should get backlash. So she said, hey, before you come and start backlashing me, this man loved me and he told me, and here's the receipt. Listen, people grieve in different ways, and people love to say that. The people love throwing that one out there. People grieve in different ways, and the same way the girlfriend is hurt is the same way that he spent hours and hours and hours with this woman. She's also hurt. I feel like she would have deleted it because of the backlash, and it's just maybe she feels that now it's taken away from everything. Blah 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 blah.
Which is what also was always going to do in the first place.
But also, we don't know that he told Erica that was his girlfriend and not his baby mum.
Why does that matter?
Why does what matter?
My point is still standing. That their relationship, no matter how wrong it is, has nothing to do with the fact that her posting is weird.
No, but that's what I'm saying to you. I'm saying that if you think her posting is weird, then everyone's posting is weird.
But that's
where they're posting her man. It's not where they're posting her man.
She basically posted her man. But my thing is that it cannot be a thing where her post is weird because it causes drama to somebody else. Everyone that posting about people that died, it has to be weird.
It is. But my question I was going to ask you, and I agree with that part. How do you not if you can see that there's something wrong with Boosie louding up the fact that he died and he OD'd, how do you not see a problem with this girl's post?
No, but Stacey, I do. Because I see a problem with anybody. No, Stacey, I see a problem, period, with anybody when someone has died and the first thing they do is run to social media. I've always held that stance for years. I see a problem with it, period. So, but talking about this situation, I still think it's tasteless. I do still think that she should have been considered the other woman. However, that's me speaking as an empath. I wouldn't do that personally. However, when I look at what the facts are and I look at it objectively, she basically posted her man. Because my thing is, if he didn't want to be posted when he died, should have been cheating.
You know what it is? You can see it as low or whatever, but like it is what it is. Once the person's dead, the game's over.
Bro.
The jig's up. You know what I'm trying to say?
The jig is actually
tell the truth and shame the devil. So like when you was breathing and that, you was walking around pretending to be righteous and all that, but you're dead now.
Now we get to know the truth.
We can just tell the truth. That it is like, I'm not going to get to see you again. Let's hate it up. You know what? Furthermore, big up my man. Furthermore, here's the text. He loved me.
And she might regret it. But again, people do funny things when they're grieving, allegedly.
I think
so.
That's
because if you was linking me and I thought you ain't gonna hide nothing, man, it's done now, man. Tell the world, man.
Because also you got to remember, I'm not saying that yay her, but I'm also not saying condemn her. I'm just looking at this as a whole. I'm looking at it from both angles. I get why she posted it because she's also got memories of this guy and she's hurt that her boyfriend is dead.
I can understand.
We can call it a side piece. We can call her a home record. We can call her whatever we want to call her. But that was her man.
I can understand the post, but in my logic, the way I'm thinking, and the reason why I brought up the whole Boosie thing, everyone posts with intention. If your intention is to pay respects to a dead man who you had a relationship with, no matter the type of relationship, you pay your respects, and you are intentional about the way you do so. If it's about him and mourning his loss, fine. You can post a picture with him and you can pay your respects that way. He was a great man. We had a great relationship, whatever the case may be. Boosie, when Boosie decides to go on social media and say, I just got a phone call, him tweeting is not to pay his respects. Him tweeting is to alert people. He was one of the first people to know this man is dead.
It was for attention. But
go
do you know what
go
it is as well?
Yell on the mountain.
My issue with what Boosie posted.
It parallels. Well, hold on. With her, the way it parallels in my logic is you're not only, quote unquote, in your own weird way, attempting to pay your respects, if that's what you want to call it, even though it quite literally is not. You are making it clear in the hype of this moment, I had a relationship with this man. He's dead. I'm going to throw that in there. But I had a relationship with, you're making it about you and your relationship when it should be about the man dying and paying your respects. That to me is the weird grab that I think people need to stop having. I get people grieve, but you grieving is not an excuse for you to be tasteless. I've been saying this in multiple topics that we've had. Women especially do it because of the circumstances. We tend not to call a spade a spade. She is wrong. Grieving aside.
Yeah, but you don't have to keep dead people's secrets. You know?
But can I say that also? My issue with Boosie's thing, I don't care about Boosie. It's irritating. It's annoying. I think it's silly that people always feel like they must be the first to announce. My issue with Boosie is not the fact that he even felt that he had to be the first to announce. I already have a standard issue with that. My issue is that he said he OD'd when there's no confirmation from anybody that that's what happened. That's my issue with that. He did that for attention. In the same way Erica would have posted her relationship for attention.
I would just say you don't need to keep dead people's secrets.
You don't, man.
I've been at a funeral and heard the dead man's secrets before, and they don't hit the same. Like he's like,
I hate you.
You know my man. You know my man.
Yeah, but that's not juicy that he's gone.
Is it? It's like,
but nobody's alive.
Like it's done. What's done is done, man. Like, go on, man.
You don't have to keep it, but nobody's begging to allow them either. And it's not policing how people grieve. It is. We need to, as a society, get over our sensitive asses and call things call a spade a spade. Only a hit dog hollers. If she thinks she's not wrong, then why is she so pressed about deleting the post? You know it was wrong. So
because she was getting cooked, and I'm not gonna get cooked when I'm grieving my boyfriend.
And if
my life just died.
If somebody exactly, but if somebody tells you you're wrong, and people are criticizing you and you know you're right, then you would continue with your life unbothered because you know you're right.
Do you know what I think the positive is in all of this? Because I'm anti-cheating people, right? And I think that this is a good warning to all the other people that are cheating on their partners to know that lest you die, your family will not get rest because your side piece is going to come out and speak. That's the lesson I'm here for. And I think he's a piece of shit for cheating on his girl if they didn't have an arrangement.
You don't get to keep secrets when you're dead.
Bro!
When people die, all the secrets come out and mash up the whole family. These things happen all the time. This is what happens. Like, you're living in secret, doing your thing. You don't get to keep secrets when you're dead.
It comes to light. And that's why I think there's a positive in all of this. I think everyone can learn and take a thing or two from this. And that is that if you cheat on your partner when you're alive, it's going to come out when you're dead. That's the bottom line. That's the actual bottom line. So big up Erica for teaching everyone else a good lesson.
It makes it, Black Rob hit the nail on the head. It makes it even weirder that you know he wouldn't want this to occur if he was alive. So when
you're dead, you can't have
what you want when you're dead.
Right,
you're living for the dead. It don't matter what the fuck you want when you're dead.
What respect are you paying him if you're doing something that...
It's even hard. You know how hard it is to disrespect the dead?
It's easy. Is it easy?
No, it's hard. They don't even know. They can't even hear. It's so hard.
Listen, you can't be dictating. You're out here cheating on your girlfriend. Now you're dead. You're acting confused. That she's posted.
Weird.
Sorry to Erica for losing her man. Thoughts and prayers with sis. The hell?
I don't know.
Yo, it's rare, yeah. But when me and Esther are alive,
it's Goku and Vegeta.
It's a problem. It's such a problem.
There's actually the worst. It's actually the worst.
Look at his soulful laughter. Look at him. Gina, look at him.
I'm not involved.
It is the worst thing to happen to society. What a shame. Anyway, all the best all parties involved, man. Good luck, everybody. Anyway.
Wait. Jackie's on Discord.
Okay.
Oh, morning, Jackie.
And so is Eddie.
Morning, Eddie.
Let's see.
Morning, Esther. Morning, everyone.
Eddie's got the coldest
Morning,
voice as well. It's just the
Listen.
coldest. Morning, Eddie.
What's your thoughts?
Morning, Vargs. I agree with you, Esther. On everything you said.
Yeah, sure.
It's not.
I bet you did. I bet you did, Eddie.
Don't be a hater, y'all.
We love your headband too.
Thank you so much, Eddie. Don't be hating.
My pleasure.
Good morning, Jackie.
Morning.
All right, talk to us.
I agree with Esther and Marks as well, because I think the people that grieve the hardest are those who people don't know they have a relationship with, especially the side chicks, because no one's sending you condolences.
No, but I didn't do 3 It's one is a statement. 3 is you about to chat bullshit. There's rules.
No one's sending you condolences. No one's helping
Jackie,
you.
can you imagine? You got to spend money in therapy.
And then you're literally and people, you're crying at work, and then people asking you why you're crying. You're like, oh,
you can't even say why.
So and so died, and they're like, but it's not that deep because you were just his friend, not knowing.
No, that was my lover.
That was my lover, my friend, my homie. Like he put me to bed at night.
You're literally making a point.
No, but I don't. As Esther said, who are you to? When he was alive, he gave me fake promises. He made me feel special. Now he's dead. I can't grieve. What?
No, you can't. My point
as Mark said, he probably held a closer relationship to his side piece than his main chick. And also, people know that the main chick is allowed to grieve. Exactly. But this one is like, nobody knows what I'm going through. I'm turning mad because nobody knows what I'm. So I'm allowed. Like in her moment of hysterics, she wants the world to know, yeah, me too, I had something.
That was my point. My point was literally,
but why not?
There's a weird attention grab that happens when people die. It's like, yes, you must also console me too. Like, whoa, hello.
You know, there's people, that I didn't know were sleeping together until I got to the funeral. You know that?
No, yes, by all means.
People that I grew up with know my whole life, I didn't know we're sleeping together until I got to the funeral. When I got to the funeral and I see this gal crying for this man, this makes no sense. You are crying like this. Why the hell are you crying like this?
But you know what she can't even tell you? Because his wife is there.
Yeah. It's written all over her face. And I'm saying, scandal. I'm saying, that's ridiculous.
Scandal
you are crying like that.
man.
Nah, he must have
let me mourn, let me cry.
By all means. I'm just saying, in your crying, call a spade a spade. When people post the photos, they want the, sorry for your loss, the consoling words. It is a weird attention grab, especially if you didn't really have that deep a relationship. If that person were to resurrect right now,
I didn't have a deep relationship with him.
If that person was to resurrect right now, they'd be looking at you like, I don't fucking know you.
No, they'd be looking at you like, damn, I did you dirty because I didn't show the world.
I'm speaking about in general, the weirdness, and there's a different layer with that particular girl. Like if that person were to miraculously resurrect, they'd be looking like, all you bitches are weird because we never ever had a relationship like this for y'all to be attention grabbing at the bane of my death.
I think, do you know what when I actually DP, I think the coldest thing she did about her post here is the text where he said he's been crushing on her. That's deep.
And sorry, you're not saying like, oh, she could live in private when he was alive. Why? This is what I'm telling you now, If I know good side thing etiquette, and I'm dating, it's got to be someone famous as well. Lo and behold, Rihanna. And that's what I'm doing. And I got Rihanna. I've been keeping it a secret all the time because I don't want to mess it up with her. And I'm not pushing nothing on anything. But God forbid anything happened to Rihanna. And I've got a little selfie with her, with me.
No, but her tongue down your throat. Not just a selfie.
Her chest on my head. Me and Riri. You're sick. She's getting the wickedest RIP. The wickedest. Huh? Because what are we doing here? Like, man, stop being stupid. What? Brother.
Do I agree with you?
Want some horns?
No. Don't forget that it's
horns, confetti, the full works, man.
It's going to go off. What are we doing here?
That's fine. I don't agree. I'm just saying everybody needs to recognize that they're doing it for attention. It's okay.
And that's okay. I agree with that. Yeah. It's all attention. Everybody.
But isn't grieving attention anyway? That's the whole. But why is that wrong to want attention when you're crying?
Why? Grief and attention are not synonymous to me.
No, but when you that's not. So when you grieve in certain cultures, you go to the person's house and you grieve together. So certain people believe in grieving with other people. So why is that wrong in this day and age when we're showing random pictures of celebrities that have died, as Mark said. Why is it wrong to then show you that I'm grieving over someone who you didn't know how deep my relationship was? As Esther said as well, only you, like, it's not fair on the deceased is the one that's held that person's level of relationship in high esteem, but you are not there to then say, no, actually, you weren't that close to them. No one's to know.
I was referring more in general to, and I want this to be separate from the inappropriate post from Old Girl, that people only show their proximity to someone when a person dies, and it's strange. You might be the most distant person in that person's life. They might have had very little impact on your life when you really think about it, but because the person is dead and you want a piece of that attention, that people consoling you, people post about it, and I think that practice is weird.
I think you've got to see it from the other angle. There's some people that it's like, oh, actually, in 2020, they did this for me, but you might not know. You might be close.
I think that is an exception to the rule.
I think that's common. I think that's very common, where the person says, damn, this person had an impact on my life, and this is my way of giving them flowers.
Okay. I see a lot of, you saw this person once randomly 3 years ago and happened to snap a picture, and oh my God, you were the next dollar. Like, I don't see it personally.
So yeah, all I'm saying is that justice for side chicks, mistresses that have to grieve in private.
Yeah.
They have to grieve in private because society shames them and they can't come out and say that this man also loved me.
If you want to if you don't want to do things in private, maybe you should do things in public.
You told that to the man that died, Stacey. You're telling the wrong person.
She could have come out with it.
She's going public now. You should have gone public and all.
Bad decisions.
Oh well.
That's what it is. What did you say? You always say it. Some people have to have the day that they deserve.
And he, well, I think he got his. So.
Oh gosh, that's not okay.
No, because I don't understand why we're having so much energy for the woman that's alive and actually had a relationship with this man, but then not one cuss has gone his way because he's dead. He'd caused this. If his girlfriend is going to be angry at anybody, she should be angry at him. Because he caused, like, he put her in a position to be disrespected by any other woman. He did this. So I'm here for people grieving when they want to grieve and stuff like that, but I can't imagine someone. I have to unfortunately look at things from her side. I'm not justifying it. I'm not saying it's great. I'm not saying it's the right way to go about it. And I made that very clear. However, looking at both sides, she's grieving and she's also hurt. He shouldn't have given her all that content to post up. He should have been telling her that I've been loving you and I was jealous when other men had you and you had a girlfriend. That's wild. Anyway, I told y'all what I would do. Exactly. If my man was cheating on me and he died.
Would she be invited to the funeral?
Yeah,
sorry?
I don't.
Oh, she's definitely invited to the funeral. Impossible.
I don't know funerals is very invitey personally. Like the funerals that I've been to and the funerals I've been a part of have very much been, if you had a relationship with this person, you're welcome to come. By all means, mourn.
I think she should be allowed to the funeral.
But that's not negating my thoughts on her. I think everybody's not me, but I think people who are agreeing with "Oh girl," if this was you and you were his wife, or if God forbid this happens in your life, you would be singing a different song. That's just my.
But it's the thing. When I speak, I'm speaking because I've thought about that. Because the reality, because my thing is like, I'm gonna be angry with the guy. Like, she didn't do anything.
Yeah.
All she did was get loved by a man who didn't feel like my love was enough for him.
You wouldn't be mad that
I'll be angry at the guys. I don't understand what the smoke is for her. Yeah. He did this. He put his girl in a position to be embarrassed on his death day.
Tell the truth and shame the devil, man.
Agreed.
What are we talking about here?
But you wouldn't be upset that that person made that public.
The way I process things, the way I think about things is different to the average person. Me being spiteful, me being angry at her does nothing for me. It does nothing for the betrayal that I already feel for my partner that's already dead. That does nothing for me. I don't like wasting emotions on things that I just don't like wasting emotions. It does nothing for me to be angry that she posted what she posted. It does nothing for me to be angry that she posted the kissing videos and text messages, because how can I expect more from her when my man didn't respect me? How can I expect respect from a stranger and my partner who I was laying in bed with didn't respect me? For me, I've always been like this. So I don't think I'm the person to be even asking these questions to.
So what are you not mad about again as well? Like when like King Von died and all these gal are posting him in the texts and all that. Like, are you not mad that they're tainting his image? Are you not mad that he's not going in the grave as a lovely, monogamous, faithful man? Is that what you're upset about?
I don't care about that. Like,
so what? So then what's it matter then? Like
I
of
said,
shit.
my issue was just more the timing and your reasons behind it. Like I said, like she said before, it's not because you wanna. You're not. It doesn't come across like rest in peace. Like you're paying homage or your respects. It's like you want the world to know that you were in the closet.
You're not worrying about what the dead want too much.
Do you know what?
I learned a long time ago. You can't live for the dead.
Is there
Life
any
for the
time
living.
that would?
Life is for the living.
Is there any time that would have made her post better?
No.
Is there any time would have been appropriate?
No.
So essentially, she should just be quiet.
You were happy being quiet when he was alive, though. And that's what I keep saying.
Nope.
You were happy being.
But that's different.
Esther, how? How is that different? You were happy being alive. You were happy being quiet when he was alive. When he had another partner.
Because he was alive.
You were okay with that.
He was alive.
You okay? But you were okay with being a secret. Now you don't want to be a secret anymore because he's not alive.
I don't need to be a secret anymore. There's nothing going on.
There's things that you would do with your friends that people don't know. People don't know every detail of. When the person dies, you don't want to say, "Oh, we did this. We went on this trip. We went on because they're dead now." Because they're dead. They're not there anymore.
Are we being dead ass? She literally could have posted. She could have said everything and nothing at the same time to acknowledge his death and acknowledge your relationship without giving all of those
pictures
details.
she had.
She wanted everyone to know that he loves her.
The only picture she had was the ones where his tongue was down her throat.
Anyway, I cannot die on this hill. It's weird.
Honestly,
no,
you can't.
I'm not even that invested.
Keep going.
If you want to.
No. It is weird.
No. Don't do that. That's too dark.
I pray that the universe can get to a point where people are unafraid. I think this is a product of people not doing things with their chest. If you want to be wrong, be wrong and wear that shit on your chest. But fighting, I'm not talking to you, Esther. I'm saying in general, this is what happens.
Oh no, I know you're talking to Quan.
Yeah,
because he should have loved her with his chest out loud.
No, I'm not talking to him. I'm saying when people do weird things. It's a weird thing. It's okay to say that it's a weird thing. You don't have to fight the fact that it is weird. Just do it with your chest. You wanted to do it. If that is the attention that you wanted, then you should be okay with people calling you out, saying that you were weird for doing it and you did it for attention. Because that's what the fuck you did it for.
I think she should have turned the comments off. I would have left the post up and turned the comments off.
There you go.
Don't be talking to me like this when I've just lost love of my life.
And I hope you are this mad when side chicks go to women as women and stuff like that and blow up their relationships. I hope you are this mad when they're doing it when the person's alive. Yeah. I hope you're that angry too. Women should be quiet and not blow up the cheating man. Yeah, let him live his lies in peace. Yeah, keep the same energy, girls. Make sure.
No, because
I'm gonna remember this. I'm gonna store this shit.
You're not getting the point, but it's fine.
I'm gonna store this shit.
Keep receipts. Point before I dip off. If you're unaware, whether you choose to ignore it or not, every action has an intention. You might think differently in the way you receive it, but when people do things, they do so with an intention. You might receive it as she's paying her respects, but when she put that out there, it was I'm paying my respects plus highlighting the following things. So just pay a little bit more attention to people's intentions and how sometimes they're misaligned. That's all I'm saying.
All right, she's been petty with the post because I think you're right in terms of she could have chosen a different picture.
I think that text is what took her overboard.
Yes, two things can be true at the same time. So she's showing her respect, she's mourning, and she's letting you know how deep our relationship was.
Yeah. She definitely 100% was doing that. And I think that text, I can't lie, the text is the cheekiest thing. I think the text is like we didn't need to know that he always had a crush on you even whilst he had a girlfriend.
Thank you. Nobody's angry at her for cheating. Like, hello, y'all are grown adults. You can choose to be wrong as hell until kingdom come. Cheat if you want. That's not where what people's anger is at. People's anger is at your inability to read the room when people are grieving because it's not all about you. That's all.
Yeah. But anyway, I think people stop grieving on the internet. I think that's the first step for parties to take. What secrets to be held? But thank you, ladies.
No problem.
Hey.
All right. Next, Ice Spice. The people don't like Ice Spice. I don't know what. I don't get Ice. I mean, I've never really. Oh, sorry, no, not before. I'm on the first one.
She's losing too much weight.
Well, they're saying her bum deflated and now people don't like her anymore.
That's facts.
But basically, she's had. There's a whole thing with some girl called Cleo. This is not the first time she's been. Not exposed, that's the word, exposed and whatnot. But this was basically about a whole thing on her tour where she basically asked this girl that they were actually friends and whatnot, and she's also an artist. Apparently she had a bigger following than Ice Spice before Ice Spice took off, basically. And she basically asked her to come on tour with her and told her you wouldn't have to worry about anything. And the girl was like, oh, do I have to pay for this? Do I bring this? Do I do that? She said, no, you just come on tour, have a good time, have a great time. Allegedly, she didn't feed the girl, didn't take her out, left it. Like, it was just a whole bad ordeal. And so people, and then Ice Spice has been losing followers ever since because essentially people are saying that she's a bad person. But then she's obviously she's defended herself by saying that that girl was just crashing out. I don't know what that means in American terms, but she's basically crashing out and she didn't get what she wanted out of the situation. And so that's why she's moving that way. And this happened before. Okay, all the best to all parties involved. And also, Offset and Quavo, well, Quavo posted, this is what we're talking about. People have to post everything. But Quavo posted that he had a good convo with Offset. He literally said on his story, good convo with my bro. Link emoji, praying hands emoji, at Offset. That's all the information I have for you. That's it. That's it. That's all the information I have.
Thanks for letting us know.
Anytime, Gina. This is what I wake up in the morning for. But he did also obviously post RIP to Rich Homie as well. And he had a picture where like it was like him, Offset, Takeoff. Obviously Takeoff's gone. Rich Homie Quan is now dead. Had Young Thug in there as well. Obviously he's fine. He's fine in jail and whatnot. Oh, that's crazy because just the other day in the trial they asked the guy that was on stand if Young Thug did something or had a problem with Rich Homie Quan, and the guy shouted across the courtroom. He was like, Thug, did you have a problem with Rich Homie? And everyone started laughing in court. That's actually weird, and then he's dead now. But yeah, anyway, so he did post a picture and it's like going viral because people are like, that's sad. Like there's all of them in the picture and two of them, the only two that are alive, essentially. Well, Young Thug is in jail, but him and Offset are in there, but they're even beefing and stuff like that. So maybe the conversation happened because of everything that's happened, who knows? But of course, it would be good if they can just squash it and just move on. And, you know, I don't know if I want music from them, though. I just think Migos is just different when Takeoff is not there.
They're not a group anymore.
It's not a group. It's just solo
stuff.
It's a duo. Do you know what I mean?
They should drop a Migos album, though. I'm guessing they must have.
They probably still have
stuff in it.
Yeah.
Bare Takeoff verses.
They
and
must do,
rhythms and
actually,
that. They must
yeah.
have bare.
That'd be sick, actually.
They should drop a Migos album.
What do you think they should tour with it?
Maybe, why not? Make some money.
Because I have a thing with, I mean, with them it's different because that's their brother, that's their cousin, nephew, whatever. But I have a thing with people, when people die and then they're out here making music with their voices and, well, except when Chris Brown did it with Leo, that was nice, that was good. But that was just, to be fair, he just sampled it. But, you know when people like, yeah, that kind of AI stuff, but also maybe music that was like their time ago and they're like, oh, Whitney Houston's releasing an album. No, she isn't.
Yeah, I get what you mean.
Do you know what I mean? Like, I feel like when so much time has passed, it's just like, just stop. But obviously with Migos, yeah, actually, based on old stuff they recorded, that would be good. So there's been a whole thing, people are acting shocked at white privilege. Oh, we're going to say something, Brent.
Yes, what do we miss?
What's up?
Nothing.
There must be something in the chat or something.
Nope.
What's going on?
Go on, say
I agree. Let the dead rest.
That's funny. Let the non-cheating dead rest. How about that? How about we do that?
That did it. Not even 5 minutes.
Not even 5 minutes. But you know what's so mad? It's very different context, but I'm gonna let you have it.
Nah, Brent, you know what?
I will let you have it.
I missed it. I didn't even catch it.
But what are you spotting that I don't get?
I don't know why she's doing that. I just did it.
No, because
because you're a sheep. Yeah, go on. Yeah.
Because a couple minutes ago you weren't willing. A couple minutes ago you weren't willing to let the dead rest, but now all of a sudden you're letting the dead rest.
No, but there's different ways dead can rest.
No, but it's just.
I don't want to hear music from Whitney Houston when I know Whitney Houston's not alive. It's creepy. But if Whitney Houston was cheating on a man and there's a different Bobby that comes out, R.I.P. I think it's very different context. But anyway, go off, Brent. And then people were shocked at the fact that white privilege is a thing. I don't know why. So do you guys remember that documentary about Anna Delvey?
Yeah.
That Rush. What was it called though? I don't think it was called Anna Delvey.
Netflix, right?
It was Netflix.
Chasing
And
Anna
she was a
or
scammer.
something. Anna. They had her name
Oh,
on it.
what? The little blondes?
Yeah, they had the Russian / Polish /
Yeah.
That was a fake story though, innit?
It was real. The woman was in
real.
jail at the time, and she was also a consultant.
And she was very like
yeah,
like she just didn't
she didn't care about it.
And she faked her way up into the business and all that.
Yes, yeah. Well, she's gonna be on Dancing with the Stars.
Sorry?
She's on Dancing with the Stars, and she's on Dancing with the Stars, dancing with her tag. As in the full picture that they showed of her.
She's got a
You
tag on.
see she's got a tag on. So people are like, oh my gosh, this is crazy. Da, 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 da. And I'm like, well, it's just you know she only went to jail in 2019, by the way.
Was it?
Yeah, so it's not even like an old story. I remember that she was in jail at the time, and she was also like, she was part of the she basically got paid in terms of like helping them do the story and all that kind of stuff. I think she consulted on it, something like that. Anyway, she's on Dancing with the Stars because apparently she's a star. So that's just great. I don't see what's necessarily shocking about it, just because I wanted they paid the guy that was at Peter's Down. What was his name?
Oh,
what was his name?
Tinder swindler or whatever.
Tinder swindler. I think he didn't get paid.
Or his enemies wanted him.
So Peter's Down, sent 50k. Scammers are funny. But anyways, she is going to be on Dancing with the Stars, and people were cussing for that. But, well, we see these things happen all the time. And then lastly, I like to see black women win, and stories get told and people get paid for it. But there's going to be a TV show on Who the F Did I Marry by Risa Tisa. That TikTok 50-part story that took the internet by storm, thunder, the whole shebang. And it's going to be played by Natasha Rothwell, who I love very much. She's from Insecure. Very funny woman. Her. Absolutely hilarious. So that should be interesting. I'm really looking forward to it. And Risa Tisa will, of course, be involved with the project. And yeah, so Natasha Rothwell is developing the TV adaptation of it. 1 second, y'all. You can do it.
No.
I say you do.
What?
I say you got a different market.
That is
Filthy,
crazy.
TDA, no behavior. Just throw that in there.
Do you reckon?
Yeah.
Should I do it, Brent?
I don't know.
He's passing the phone. Sorry, y'all. We can't say it yet. We're under NDA.
I'm not gonna lie. Wait, the views?
I think you do. Honestly,
The views?
not even joking.
I'm not gonna lie. I think you should.
Oh my God.
Oh my gosh, Curtis, thank you. The show is called Inventing Anna. That's it.
Yeah. No, but honestly,
I say get in there, mate.
your career would just.
Would it?
Would it? It's already there, but come on, you know.
Of course it will.
I think
Different market.
I think it'd be sick.
Completely different market.
Come on.
And they break into a different
Oh,
realm.
are you suggesting I should do that?
100%.
Yeah.
I'll give you all the gear to wear, you know.
No, the gear.
Walking promotion.
That's what you call
Can I be honest?
head to toe. in-
Could you
the
say
black.
imagine?
Yeah, but do you know why it was so funny? Like, as in, like, you'd be the fan favorite.
100%.
You know how much
No, you would
airtime?
be.
Do you know how much airtime you would get?
It'd be lit. I think
Because
you
I
should.
knew someone on the last one, and I'm not gonna lie, I didn't see.
I
10
say you.
seconds
I
worth.
say you talk to your manager about this.
You need
I
to
don't
go back
have a
to.
manager.
I think you get management.
You need to. I'll be your manager. You need to go. You need to go back to A style celebrity. Right now, you're what was it? Z. Is that what Olani said? You're Z.
Z-list.
Z-list, maybe. I
Yeah,
can't remember what it was.
brother. You need to go back to the A's.
I need to work my way back up.
100%. 100%.
Can I be honest? Yeah.
I ain't replied to this.
No, but you've got everything. You've got the
He knows
charisma.
this.
You know
He
you
knows
do.
this. He knows
You know you do. You've got
Give me
this.
some more. Give me some more. He likes this type of stuff. Give me
No,
some
but you can. I think you'd be amazing, and it'd be so freaking entertaining, man. I'd be locked in.
I think it'd be lit.
What?
120%.
Me that I don't even care about the
Listen.
show, but for this one,
I think it's lit. I think and then me and Gina will do a review,
literally
like we had the other segment.
a review.
I honestly am not joking. I say you
I'm
do
not gonna
this.
lie. I think you should.
I'm going to check because it was sent to my no behavior email. So I'm going to message it back and say, is this for
Me, Venus,
Margs
or
or
lose.
Who says this for?
Is this to everybody? I say y'all go. All of you go.
Is this
That's
for?
what whom's is this message for?
I guarantee you, if it is that you check all of the things you don't normally check on Instagram, there's probably a message there.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
Or if
And
it
if-
is you check
oh,
your
yeah,
email,
that's
there's
true.
probably a message there. I think that's the way they think they can contact you easier.
I'm not gonna lie. Go to your DMs. Really.
They're all going at it. Man
Just
said
really-
Married at First Sight, Love Island, Too Hot to Handle.
The people don't know, but they're
Love
saying
is
yes.
Blind.
Yes.
What they say, they just do it.
All of it, man.
Whatever it is, just do it.
I say it'd be lit. I think I
It's
honestly
about
think
time.
it'd be lit.
It's
It is about
these
time.
people know about TDA.
Yeah.
Let's go. Anything else?
I was about to say he has one agenda.
That's
and
what-
one
that's
agenda
Anything else?
only.
It's time.
Your
It's
manager
gonna, you know, it's
is
gonna
like,
kill me.
New
It's-
black hats every
it's
day.
the intro.
Bro.
It's like, yo, it's your boy Big Bugs from the east side of the brick. Like, I can see it.
I'm think it'd be
I
so
can literally see it. Like, you know when everyone has like their screen time?
Yeah.
I'm here for it, man. I actually love this for you.
I think you should do it.
I love this for you.
Let me reply to them then. I got that.
2 days ago.
Oh yeah, 2 days ago. I haven't replied.
Do it, man.
I think you do it, man. I'm here for it.
All right, let's see then.
I think it'd be lit. Yeah, so do you know what's kidding me? We talked about Quan for so long, yeah. Then Ed comes in chat, Ed is like, Quan died.
Oh,
Sorry to break it to you.
spoiler.
Spoiler alert. But yeah, man. So yeah, there's gonna be that show. I'm definitely gonna watch it. I really like that series, and I think I like Risa Tisa, man. I like people that have been through things just coming out the other side of it. You know, she talked about one of her things that Legion used to manipulate her or lie to her about was him taking her to London and whatever and staying at this hotel and flying and God actually did, because Hilton basically stayed housed her when she was here, and she got free airline tickets. Like she got management as well. Like I'm just happy for her. Who knows sometimes when you go through the fire, through the storm, what's gonna be on the other side of it. So I'm here for it, man. Hopefully, well, I mean, it's in the works now anyway. So hopefully they get the right funding and everything like that that's due to come out. And yeah, when it starts and when it comes out, I will definitely talk about it. All that being said, let's see what's on the agenda next. Headlines?
Rotation.
Oh, okay. We've got video.
Do
right.
we do headlines after Wood and Road?
No, we usually do People's Journal
and then
what
would you do?
Yeah, and then
rotation.
Okay, so rotation then.
Okay.
That the vinyl is rotating
Welcome.
Smart.
Nice.
The rotation on remote location. Unfortunately, I'm not able to get to the studio this week. Last week, it is what it is. The show must go on. Right. First album we're getting into is Big Sean's Better Me Than You, featuring Gunna, Kodak Black, Cash Cobain, Charlie Wilson, Bryson Tiller, Larry June, DJ Premier, Fun the Cat, and Sid. It's his sixth studio album. To preface my review of the album, I've never been a Big Sean fan. I feel like his cadence, his rap style, slow demeanor, the fact that he can't really change the octave of his sound has always bothered me. And I've always found his songs quite monotonous. So in saying that, I got into the album expecting that, but at some points I was pleasantly surprised, like the song with Thundercat. There are times where he's doing a lot more crooning, other songs where he's just rapping in that voice he has. But Iconic started off quite strong, which is the second track of the album once you get past the intro. And it was quite strong. Hit Boy production was really, really hard. But it slowed down after that. Charlie Wilson again. Uncle Charlie singing his fucking ass off. Who You Are, Superstar, I really liked. Is What It Is with Gunna, wasn't really doing it for me. Black Void again was my favourite song. This and That, Kodak Black, I don't know what's happening. I don't know what's happening with the scene. Kodak Black keeps on getting features. Bar 1 or 2, they're fucking awful. I'm not a Kodak fan. That song wasn't it. To wrap it up, I think I'll just keep it short and sweet. I think the album gets a 2.5 out of 5 rotations. Just purely based on the fact that it's in a weird space in Big Sean's career where it's evident that Big Sean is happy where he is at, which is great. You can hear it in the music. He's really starting to get comfortable in where he's at in the rap game, where he's at in his life with his child. But I think in general, I feel like that happiness has now become complacency in the fact that he's not chasing being the best anymore. And I feel like you can hear that. And it's a shame because I feel like Big Sean is pretty good, even though he's not really my style. There is a lot of potential there. Also, as a caveat, I did listen to the leak that a disgruntled Kanye West fan dropped. And I have to say, the leak is definitely better, albeit it wasn't mixed and mastered. It's still better than what he released. There were some songs on there that were fucking live. And I was waiting for them to be on the actual release, but unfortunately they weren't. I feel like he definitely changed course, whether that was due to the leak or maybe he had a change of mind in regards to the direction he wants to take the album. We'll never know. But I hope he released those songs because they are quite hard. Next body of work.
Right. Sorry. Let me just run through that again. I've been muted. All right, cool. Let me start again. I've given Big Sean 3 rotations for this project. I say very smooth project. It has no real standouts, but does it really need to enjoy it? I don't think so. The tracks I liked were Iconic, Typecast, Break the Cycle, Superstar, Yes, It Is What It Is, Apologize, On Up, Something, This and That, Million Pieces, Smooth on Hair, Boundaries, and Precision. For Precision, I say I love the hook. Boundaries, I say the highlight of the album for me. It kind of reminds me of Kanye West and Big Sean link up. I don't know why. Million Pieces, I say Tiana Taylor's song's very smooth on here. That was a treat. On Yes, I like the beat switch. And Break the Cycle, I like Charlie Wilson's Future. He Never Misses. And Typecast, nice sample. So for the Big Sean fans, it's a bit different than what they would normally expect, I guess. But I guess it's smooth. It's smooth. But you're just getting 3. I don't think it's going to move from 3 at all. I don't believe. I'm looking forward to the leak, though. If he drops the leak or if there are bonus tracks and whatnot, I'm looking forward to that. And sorry for there being silence just now. I forgot to press the unmute button. All right, back to Ramsey. Sorry, Marks, did you happen to listen to Big Sean's album?
Nope.
All right, cool. Let's move on.
We'll be talking about is Doecii's Alligator Bites Never Heal. At a certain point, I had to remind myself that this wasn't an album and it was in fact a mixtape, which is crazy because the whole rollout for this mixtape, as well as the video she's dropped and the quality of the mixtape itself, was amazing. She's definitely worked her arse off. She's one of the newest signees to TDE, along with Rayvon, and her work ethic has been immense. She's worked tirelessly for the rollout of this mixtape to the point where some people are even still calling it an album. On first listen, this mixtape gets 3 out of 5 rotations, easy. You can hear a lot of her inspiration, had a lot of East Coast inspiration, had a lot of Wu-Tang inspiration, had all different types of cadences, voices. She played on a lot of stuff, and I feel like she exercised a lot of her talents. Doecii offers a lot as an MC, especially as a female, although I don't want to just compartmentalize her in that. It's not just pussy rap for the sake of pussy rap. Like, she can actually spit, whether she's doing it in a different voice, very JID or Kendrick to me, or she's playing a character, or she's just being vulnerable and expressing what's going on in her life. Doecii offers a lot on this mixtape, and I'm really looking forward to what she has on her next album. Some songs didn't make it. I think it's a shame. Sunday's Best being one of them. I think that track's amazing, but the mixtape is proper, man. The artwork, again, the rollout, the art direction. She speaks a lot about the way TDE didn't really want her to release certain songs, but she did it anyway because she had a view in mind of how she wanted her art to be, and expressing that so early in her career, I feel like only shows more potential of what she has to give in future. So yeah, definitely a strong 3 out of 5 rotations for this. I enjoyed it. Now,
I gave this a 2.53. This girl can rap.
She's so sick, you know.
She can really, really rap. However, this felt like a mixtape.
It is a mixtape.
100%. It is 100%. But Ramsey didn't really kind of bill it for me like it was a mixtape. So I was expecting a bit more polish.
So she lost rotation because of Ramsey?
No. My expectations. There are bars in here. Bars upon bars upon bars upon bars, and like break beats and all sorts. This is rap, right? I don't know. I liked Boiled Peanuts. It's hard. Catfish is nasty. Skip. Nissan Altima, nice. The rest I didn't put any because it's kind of like more of the same type of feel for me. So I can't not give her like 2.5 or 3 because just bars. but I wanted more production.
More substance to it.
I wanted more production. Yeah.
I missed this whole thing. I don't know what's on the rotation this week.
Yeah, yeah.
I never saw the message.
Yeah.
For whatever reason.
Yeah. How do you want us to communicate to you that there's homework every week? How would you?
Why do you mumble?
I don't know. Maybe I just gotta check. I don't see messages and stuff.
No. So how would you like me to get it to you?
Sorry.
Message it to me.
You're right. You're the pillar.
If you message it to me, I'll definitely see it.
As in separately?
I don't go in groups all the time.
All right, go. All right, fair enough.
Like I literally wasn't even aware of the message. I haven't seen it. There's not even like I saw it and ignored it. I just haven't seen it.
Fair. All right, let's move on.
Oh, I listened to it. It was 3 out of 5 for me as well.
So what's on Put You On? Because I was supposed to message him because I want to put some songs on Put You On.
He will let you know.
And it's 1 per week.
What do you mean?
Like you put 1 song per week.
Yeah.
So I'm supposed to add the song.
Yeah, if you message him, he put it on.
Have you all got songs?
No.
Oh, okay.
Brent and Danielle probably do, and
Yes.
Ramsey. It's always been their entries.
Yeah.
Okay. I got entries.
All right, cool. From now on, I will make sure that Ramsey includes yourself.
She said no.
All right. Cool. All right, let me continue. Ramsey.
On to our next segment, Put You On. We have 3 amazing songs for you. We have the first one by Orion Sun, Sweet. This song, for me, gets 3 out of 5, maybe 3.5. Maybe you'll grow with me, pause. I'll give it 3 at the moment. 3 out of 5 rotations from Orion Sun.
Sorry,
Sorry.
say that again. Nobody heard it.
What?
I just unmuted it.
Oh, I said, does Ramsey edit this himself?
Yes.
Okay, it's impressive.
And he does it all on his phone.
On his phone?
Yes.
It must have been an Android.
Yeah, he has an Android.
Why? What does it have to be an Android? That's very clear.
That's what I'm saying.
Oh.
No, he's talking about the animation stuff.
I don't know how to do that shit on your phone because I know I got iPhone, so it must be Android.
No, it's apps, babes. So, just saying.
It's funny how you think, you know. I was trying to understand what the correlation to
Yeah, it's got
Android
nothing to do with the
was.
phone. It's just an app that you have on your phone.
Learn something new every day.
You're funny.
All right, let's continue.
It's from my upcoming album, Orion. It's coming out in 2 weeks. I believe it's 20th of September. Already she's released a couple tracks, but it's super smooth. If the whole album fits that, then we've got a sick album to look forward to.
Did you listen to that track, Esther?
What track was it?
Orion.
Is that Doecii?
Nope.
Oh, no, I didn't know. I didn't listen to Put You On's.
All right.
Oh,
Cool.
only Doecii's one.
All
I'll
right.
Put You On.
Cool. I gave that one a 3.5. That's nice. That's a nice track.
Next song I'll put you on is by Maurice Moore featuring Charlie Stardom, Game of Fools. Upon first listen, I have to admit, I think I gave the song 2 out of 5 rotations. It sounded a bit too samey to me, in all honesty. It's cookie cutter kind of R&B song. It's not offensive. It's definitely inoffensive, but just not something different that I'm craving from the R&B genre. A little bit more about Maurice Moore. Fresh out of Canada, he just got under 100,000 listeners, but he's penned songs for her, Chris Brown, and some K-pop artists, as well as Eric Bellinger. Definitely, if you like your cookie cutter R&B, this one's for you. Third track on Put You On is by Doecii, Sunday's.
I gave that one a 3.
Mm.
And the last one is...
I get that one a 4.
It's nice, isn't it?
I really like it.
Yeah, it's really nice. And last one is...
Yes, this is the track I referenced earlier, and it wasn't on the mixtape for whatever reason. Beautiful song, super laid back vibes. She's singing, she's rapping, just super chill, Robert Glasper type vibes. Just put it on and do whatever you're doing. This song alone easily gets a 4 out of 5 rotations for me. I loved it when she released it on the rollout. I know I keep on saying it. It's a shame it wasn't on the mixtape. But definitely give it a listen. This one's slightly different. It won't be on the Spotify playlist as it's just a song on YouTube. Hopefully she will get it mixed and mastered and pass whatever clearance she needs to pass before she puts it on streaming platforms. But until then, it's just on YouTube. But the song's that good that I had to put it on Put You On.
Did you listen to that one, Esther?
Mm-mm.
The one he asked you to listen to?
Doecii's one.
Yes.
That's what I gave it 4.
Oh.
That's what she was talking about.
About the other one.
She said she only listened to Doecii's one.
Yeah, I said I only listened to Doecii's one.
Oh, okay, cool. Never mind. I think I gave that a 2.5.
Doecii's one.
Yeah.
So he loves it so much, and she give it a 4, and you give it a 2. How come?
What did Ramsey give it?
He gave it a 4.
Mm.
How come?
Don't know. Maybe I was just tired at the end of that mixtape. But for me, it didn't.
Today drained me.
And I also factored in how Ramsey said, "Oh, you're gonna love this one, Esther." I don't know why you love this one, to be honest.
I love Doecii though. Like I really like it, but I really liked it. Even her album, like girl can rap, man.
I've never heard.
She reminds me of like Lola
before.
Brooke. I don't know if you ever listened to any of Lola Brooke's, her latest one at least. She's such a good rapper. She's such a good rapper, man.
Who, Doecii or Lola?
Lola, Doecii and Lola. But for some reason, her rapping style reminded me of Lola's last album.
Okay.
But yeah, I like Doecii. And I just like rap that's not about pussy popping.
Yeah.
So it's great.
Bitches like a prego. You don't like rap that's not about pussy popping?
I like rap that's not about pussy popping.
Oh, okay.
I also like pussy popping rap, but sometimes pussy's popped.
That brings the rotation to a close. Thank you for joining me. I'm getting blinded by these lights. Enjoy the rain. I will see you next week for more rotation. Love.
There's a little comment here. I just want to pull up to the Jumbotron. Mark, so just read that, please.
Ramsey defo used to rap. I can't believe him. Margs and E-Man ain't made a TDA jingle. Oh, I can't believe him, Margs and E-Man ain't made a TDA jingle.
So Ramsey just got here. Give the guy a break. Let him settle in.
E-Man really should have the TDA theme music.
Do you know what? Yeah.
West Philadelphia, born and raised.
Okay, that's wonderful. Yeah, but I feel like we should have asked E-Man earlier, because if E-Man raps now, it's probably going to be about how Labour shit. He's not Tory. Like,
Why have I asked you to read that, Margs?
Because he's basically saying
wouldn't he do it?
Free should make a track.
Sana, you got homework. You ain't do.
Oh, baby. I don't know. Why did you say?
You don't know why I've asked you to read that? This is crazy.
I mean, I can make some deductions, but I don't know the real reason. What was the reason? You asked?
We had deductions.
Something to do with maybe you've asked me to make some music for you before in the past, and I haven't done it.
What, make a TDA
Emmanuel's already
jingle?
laid his bars,
Oh, is it?
100%. Do you know what they're about, Esther? Do you know what bars are about?
No, what? Politics.
It's about black people. Stop being silly. Dr. Umar bars.
I did it. It wasn't good enough. So I don't know.
Oh, is it? It wasn't good enough.
No. I don't want Margs to basically put that out there. He can never do anything that's not good enough.
So then what was the issue?
Don't put it out there.
No, he asked me for a verse and I gave him one. He's not using it. So
why are you not using it?
that's the
You know, I don't
crux.
like you.
That's the
I
crux
actually
of
don't-
things.
you know you're the most.
I said I don't want him
I know,
to
but
put it
you're
out
such
there.
a gaslighter, man.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute.
I don't have the energy for
Am
this.
I
Gladys is
supposed
killing me, I
to?
beg.
Am I supposed to agree with Margs on air that he's not good enough? That's what you want from me?
I just want you to be honest.
Fine.
You want that from me?
I want you to be honest.
Honesty is the best policy, man.
Would you like me to basically say that it was rubbish?
That's how you feel, yeah. Oh, I have no qualms with it whatsoever.
I'm never gonna say that, bro. Sorry.
That's all right.
It just didn't fit purpose. That's what I would say. I'll never say it was rubbish.
Fair enough.
Yeah, I'm not that type of educator. Sorry, not me. Not me. But soon come, I might just put in my own voice. Gotta change the animation.
Where are you gonna have like
I had a
silence
whole animation as well, you know.
where Mark should have gone in?
I had a whole animation. Margs and Emmanuel's there was just chilling, politicking. They're going back and forth. It was so cute. Never mind.
That would be good, you know.
No, it was great. But I have to rejig it. It might just be Emmanuel solo.
Maybe.
And a solo.
Yeah.
So it's basically gonna be Emmanuel on topic of the day. Okay. Over the 140B. Okay.
Oh man. All right. Last headlines.
Please.
Thank you very much, Ramsey. That was amazing.
Big up Ramsey.
I love your commitment to the cause.
I'll say this is funny. But not really. But anyway. Jeremy Kyle. This is our last headlines for today. So trigger warning on this, please. Trigger warning on the next 3. The last one has really broken my heart since yesterday, but trigger warning on all of these. So TV presenter Jeremy Kyle has denied humiliating a guest on his former talk show who later took a fatal overdose. An inquest has heard Steve Diamond was found dead from the combined effect of a morphine overdose and a heart condition at his home in Portsmouth in May 2019. The 63-year-old, who had a history of suicide attempts, had taken part in the show a week earlier in an attempt to prove he had not cheated on his partner, the inquest in Winchester previously heard. In the footage shown at the inquest, Mr. Kyle told the guest to grow a pair, and I wouldn't trust you with a chocolate button. What's wrong with Jeremy Kyle? What's wrong with him? Mr. Kyle told Mr. Diamond, just so you're aware, you failed every single question. The guest responded, oh my God, and stood up. Miss Callahan cried hysterically and left the main studio. The presenter was asked by inquest counsel Rachel Spearing whether he felt Diamond was humiliated on the show. Jeremy Kyle replied, no, I've read that I called him a traitor. No, I didn't. It was a show as I understood the show. Jeremy Kyle's so funny. Do you guys ever remember that time where he slammed an envelope in a guy's face? I don't know whether the guy was something. I think the guy must have lied or whatever. And he was like, there you go. You lied. And he slammed in the guy on the table for the guy, right? And the guy took it and threw it back of his head. It's the funniest clip ever. But anyway, RIP to the guy, though. That is very, very sad. Sad. Next one, trigger warning again. Two brothers from Nigeria who targeted a 17-year-old in a sextortion scam have been sentenced to 17 years and 6 months in jail in the US. I know that's right. The Doecii brothers from Lagos lured Jordan Demay into sending them explicit images by pretending to be a girl his age, then blackmailed him. He killed himself less than 6 hours after they started talking on Instagram. It is the first successful prosecution of Nigerians for sextortion in the US, where it is a rapidly growing cybercrime often linked to Nigeria. Jordan's mother, Jen Buta, held pictures of her son in court and wept as she read a victim impact statement. I am shattered to my core, she said. She welcomed the ending of the trial, but said there was no good outcome for the tragic case. Trigger one on the next one as well. This is so sad. Oh, okay. Ugandan Olympic athlete Rebecca Cheptegei has died at a Kenyan hospital where she was being treated after 80% of her body was burned in an attack by her partner. She was aged 33. A spokesperson at Moi Teaching and Referral Hospital in Eldoret City, Owen Menak, confirmed Cheptegei's death on Thursday. Menak said the long-distance runner died early in the morning after her organs failed. She had been fully sedated on admission at the hospital. Cheptegei competed in the women's marathon at the Paris Olympics less than a month before the attack. She finished in 44th place. Her father, Joseph Cheptegei, told journalists at the hospital that he had lost a daughter who was very supportive and hoped to get justice. Trans-Nzoia County Police Commander Jeremiah Olekosem said on Monday that Cheptegei's partner, Dixon Ndema, bought a can of gasoline, poured it on her, and set her ablaze during a disagreement on Sunday. Ndema was also burned and was treated at the same hospital. Menak said Ndema was still in the intensive care unit with burns over 30% of his body, but was improving and stable. Very, very sad news. But RIP to her as well. Time to pay some bills. Let's get into the reaction. Is that the clip?
You want to see it?
Yes, please. Makes me laugh every time.
TV, but you can have the damn envelope if you want it. There you are.
Thank you very
much. You could be as good a father as you are envelope collector. The world will be a
Right, you, your mum.
Do you know what kills me is that his hair stays flicked up.
What? The big man's have stood next to you, innit?
Why don't you just concentrate on the truth?
Because the truth hurts, doesn't it?
What does that mean?
Well,
just found out you're a dad. You should be happy.
Yeah, well, I'm not happy. You talking to me and
Oh,
looking at me like
gosh.
that. I tell you, I will knock you out.
That's so funny, man. That's hilarious.
So he's giving it to Barry McGuigan. Like he's
I
on
love
it.
stuff like that. All right, let's get into the reaction, please.
Not much to react to today, people, but
I
welcome
thought
to...
football started.
Huh?
I thought you said football started.
International break, babe.
Oh, same.
Tough times.
Did it just start? How are you on a break already?
This is what they do to us. I think we're going to...
Serious
September,
industry.
October is there one? Then there's not another one till the new year or something. I don't know. Yeah, we ain't got much to read out to news. Only news that I've got to let you lot know. Well, actually, there was Nations League on. Don't know whether anybody cares about that. But let me give you the results from yesterday. Sweden beat Azerbaijan 3-1. Belarus and Bulgaria drew 0-0. Denmark beat Switzerland 2-0. Slovakia beat Estonia 1-0. Northern Ireland beat Luxembourg 2-0. Portugal beat Croatia 2-1. San Marino beat Liechtenstein 1-0. Poland beat Scotland 3-2. And Serbia and Spain drew 0-0. Just like I thought, nobody cared.
We do not care.
The only headline I've got to read out is about Cristiano Ronaldo. He's become the first player to score 900 top-level career goals as Portugal kicked off their Nations League campaign with victory over Croatia. The 39-year-old volleyed in from the edge of the 6-yard box in the 34th minute to double Portugal's lead from Nuno Mendes' deep cross. It was a record-extending 131st goal for Portugal, coming 20 years after his first, and the veteran sank to his knees in an emotional celebration. Manchester United fullback Diego Dalot had put Portugal ahead early on, but later turned the ball into his own net as Croatia responded before the break. As well as Portugal, Ronaldo's goals have come from Sporting Lisbon, Manchester United, Real Madrid, Juventus, and most recently Al Nassr in Saudi Arabia. Portugal are level 1 points at the top of League A, Group 1, after the opening game with Poland, who beat Scotland on Thursday. And that's all we've got. Let's get into Out Ere. I wonder what fully anoints means. Press number 2, Brent.
The Holy Ghost is telling me to put the oil in your head. Give me one more bottle of oil. You sure this is glue? Take it out. Give me the oil.
This is nasty work.
Did she just fling off her wig?
She did do it.
Who flung off the wig?
The pastor.
I can't believe he did that. There's something that needs to be spoken about, with people trying to humiliate people that wear wigs and stuff. I think it's very, very horrible and it's very, very dark. That's wild.
He said he wanted to touch the scalp.
He's going to hell. No, but you know this.
He could have done her forehead.
The wig was blocking her blessings.
No, but he could have asked her. You know, like,
that's, you
know
don't
what it is?
humiliate
It's
people like that. That's
man.
very
Like,
horrible.
Are you dumb?
That's actually very
reflex,
horrible.
do you know my reflex would be to hit you or something? No, I'm not gonna lie.
100%.
I'm slapping with that wig.
I'm literally gonna hit you or something. It's a reflex. Are you insane?
Let God choose his favourite right now. I'm slapping with that wig.
What?
What did you say?
I didn't say nothing.
I'm yell, bro.
Don't clip me up. No, the wig was blocking her blessings because you need to put need to get the scalp.
That's our order, man. There is a kink that people have with like trying to embarrass women.
People with wigs.
Black women with wigs. Because not everybody. It's never the white women.
Have you
It's always
seen the
black women.
video where the guy like is running around with like a Hoover or like a thingy, and he literally specifically
You're
goes to
joking.
black women, and like it's like one of those really powerful. You know, them they pick up leaves
Yeah.
or whatever,
And
and he
trying
like,
to-
puts it on black like.
You know you
and
can
their
rip
wigs
people's
always-
scalps off.
Their wigs fall off, but some of the women literally like beat up the man with like because it's like
I'm not beating you up,
you're doing it intentionally.
What country is that?
America.
I would love to sue you. You have to sue him.
That's
wild.
It's for content though. Obviously, he's walking around
No,
and
but
like we'll go
that-
to
and that's
a
the last
black woman
content you
with
make.
wig, and we're like,
That's the last content you will ever make.
That's why you gotta get them sewn in, girl.
That's horrible. No, why should I have to sew it in because a guy on the road might rip it off my head? Do you hear what you're asking people to do? You don't want laughing in this room. This is crazy.
Can I watch that one more time, please, Brent?
Huh?
Can I see that one more time?
Not you with the weird kink.
No, I just was that the end of the video? Because I don't want to. Did he just pause after he done it? I want to see her reaction.
Give me the oil. Come, we're not on the camera. Come. The woman that got took off her wig, she wasn't ashamed.
No.
She took off her wig. Give me the oil.
You took it off.
Shit. Open it. Rakanda da da ba.
So embarrassing.
Deliverance.
Well.
Open your
Have
mouth.
the cheek to
Deliverance. Deliverance.
What the fuck is this going on?
Tell me to put the oil in your head. Give me one more bottle of oil. You sure this is glue? Take it off. Give me the oil. Give me the oil. Come, we're not on the camera. Come. The woman that got took off her wig. She wasn't ashamed. Give me the oil.
Oh,
She took off her wig. Give me the oil. Shit. Open it. Rakanda da da ba.
Ribby Wong Skeng. Ribby Wong Skeng.
Deliverance.
You can't do it with the
He's
woman.
an actual piece of shit.
Man, oh, they're up talking about Ribby Wong Skeng.
Murderer.
That's crazy. Why did he oil her up so much? Oh, blood. Cod liver, oh, you know, he's fucking. He's moving mad. Oh, that is sweet me. That's sweet me. Oiling her up, you know, I don't understand.
I think you need to throw yourself into Noye.
Hmm?
I think you need to throw yourself into Noye. Annie Manuel. Because he could have put in the brackets what this was what, and you would have stayed clear of it.
When he said fully united, it just piqued my interest. I was just
He knows what to type to tempt you. That's what the devil does.
Oh, it's not that funny. Why are you still laughing?
The last 2 days in a row, yeah, these dumb videos have sweetened me. I can't lie. I don't even know who's done it here.
You for laughing so hard.
Yeah, the preacher's got to be done here. He's going to hell.
You're definitely done that here as well.
Who, me?
Yes, you're encouraging the preacher. You're laughing at that. How is that funny?
That's not encouraging him.
You are.
I was laughing because
100%. You even played it back and you even laughed harder the second time than you did the first time.
No, because he's pouring all the oil on it.
See?
No.
He's like trying to scramble it.
You are done out here alongside the pastor.
That's unfair, man. I didn't do nothing, man.
Of course you didn't.
Am I done at it, Brent?
Yes. Yes. Annie Manuel.
All right, me and Iman are
What
done
he
at
finds
it.
these stuff though?
Oh,
How many people send it to him?
I feel like his algorithm is just
The ghetto.
it's labor, slander.
It's not demure. It's not cutesy.
Nation of Islam, polygyny. Yeah, that's his algorithm.
Question. Now I'll ask in the wrap up. I mean after the wrap up.
All right, let's wrap up.
All right.
So wait. He knows what he's talking about. What I'm talking about.
How much are they paying you?
Don't worry about it, sweetheart. That's that splat.
Splat.
I'm taking money out my pocket.
Sorry?
I'm supposed to be your babes. You know I gotta eat.
Are you alright? That's between you.
That ain't my baby.
You know what I was about to say.
That ain't my son.
I was literally about to say that's between you and your baby mama.
That's the worst.
What that
That's
shit
the
got
worst
to
thing
do
you
with
could have
me?
said.
That's
That's the worst thing
crazy.
you could have said. I said I got a baby. Okay, you got a baby.
That's fucked up. Are you going?
Well, duh.
What?
Well, of course I'm going.
What? Just one day?
No, I'm going Friday to Sunday.
I'm gonna skin out on the beach.
I mean,
Should I come to your class?
you're not gonna actually. Are you gonna actually work out?
No.
Then they can stay your ass at home.
I just come and just enjoy the ambience, you know.
Are you coming to train? If you're not coming to train, don't come.
Motivation for the girl them.
They don't need you to motivate them. That's what they have me for.
No, but I
No.
work harder.
Nah,
Don't.
trust me. Nah.
You don't put a fire in their loins like me.
They don't need you, trust me. Because if they did, they would have booked your ass. But they didn't, so
All right, you'll see.
good for you.
You'll see. Yeah, I'll be there.
I bet you will.
Front of the class. Front and center.
Sounds like a threat.
Please, I ain't scared of him.
So, don't be
Before I bring you on stage and embarrass you.
Don't be scared. Embarrass who?
You.
You can embarrass me. He.
Go on.
He who
Has no shame.
has no shame.
Shall not be
Shall not to be embarrassed.
Fair enough.
Reverse that. You put me on stage with you. How much you want to bet you're going to be the one that's embarrassed?
To be fair, I would never do it. I would never do it. I would never do it. I won't even. No, you're right. I would never do it. I forgot who I'm dealing with here.
But I shall be there.
No, please don't. Don't come.
I'm coming, man.
No, it's all right.
See, you look so wrong and that. Can I pick your outfits?
No.
What?
Why are you picking my outfits?
I'm stylish.
Because you're stylish. I'm stylish too. I got this.
I pick yours. You pick mine.
No, okay, thank you. So Gogs is dead, bitch. Like the fuck.
All right then. Well, we had a great show today. Give me, I thought it was a solo one, but the girls came to join me. What have we talked about today? Tony Blair reckons tragedies like Grenfell cannot be completely avoided. Didn't go down too well. We had a great topic of the day. We was talking about men and when and how they change. Or do they change for the right women, or is it only when they're ready? We got into it. The girls had their say on that. The men was extremely quiet. Wasn't particularly impressed with them. They're sick. In other news, Harvey Weinstein, his assault charges over in the UK have been dropped by the CPS, supporting their own. Word on road was good. R.I.P. Rich Homie Quan. He's passed away, and the internet is tired of Ice Spice because she's taking Ozempic, allegedly. I'm not allowed to say that, am I? Fuck.
Yeah. Well, you said allegedly, so.
I said allegedly. And Jeremy Kyle denies humiliating people, even though we've seen him try to intimidate them and get an envelope dashed in the back of his head. But yeah. That was it. That's the end of a great show, guys.
What did you want to say, Brent?
So we could possibly get a Ifa or Afa priest on as a guest. Would you be in on that day?
Depends if I'm free on that day.
How about you?
I don't even know who you're talking about.
You know them spiritual doctors?
Oh.
Babalawo.
I'm not going to lie. It doesn't worth it.
It doesn't worth it.
It doesn't worth it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is it what Iman's priest?
No, it's Emily's teacher.
Okay, interesting.
Yeah.
When is the person coming?
It's official. It's to be confirmed.
Oh, okay.
It's highly possible.
Cool.
But he won't be in the studio.
Oh, is that the stream?
He's in Japan right now.
Where will he be?
Zoom.
Zoom interview? Oh, we've never done that.
Yeah, I know, because, I mean, it's better if he's not.
You think so?
Of course.
In the midst. Obviously, I'm safe sanctified, protected.
That's what I was going to say. I was like, yeah, if
he
he
might
wasn't...
not walk in, like, because...
Because there's too much anointed in this house.
Actually,
you can't get inside.
You can't get, like, there's a barrier.
Literally, one that we can't see.
But I think it could be a very interesting conversation.
Yeah, definitely will be.
I know Emmanuel will be very, very gassed. You know,
He'd be
some questions I
fanboying.
want to ask, to be honest. I even told Emily yesterday, I want to know if there's a concept of good and evil in that particular
realm.
Yeah.
There's gotta be.
That he has, to be honest. Well, who knows? That particular belief may not be as black and white as we see it.
Where's the guy from there?
Ghana.
Okay.
Yeah.
I thought if I was Yoruba word.
Yeah, but Afa is the Ghanaian.
Oh, okay, I was going to say.
Yeah, and he's Ghanaian, so it's Afa.
Oh, okay. That'd be interesting.
Yeah. All right, well, cool.
Guys, have a great weekend. Don't forget to like this video, please. Subscribe to the channel. Follow us on socials, The Day After TMB. We're on Instagram, we're on Discord, we're on X, we are on TikTok. But yeah, man, everyone stay safe. The winds are winding, okay?
Yeah.
The winds are winding. So protect yourself, and we'll see y'all next week.
All right, later.
Peace. Bye.